Good morning, everybody.
There's nothing I can change. I'm just watching the game.
You're gonna watch them lose.
I'm just watching whatever. I'm just glad they got to this point. They got a great season.
Rick, make sure your phone is centered right.
I will
We're
try
tired of you
because
getting cut off.
I know because I like myself being cut off.
Well,
I know I got a handsome mug, but it's not all that. There.
Good God. Yeah.
That's better.
Terrible.
So, have a seat, man.
I'm just watching the videos in the back.
Yeah, I know. I got some clips for you guys
Okay.
today. Well, it's not really clips, but
Jesus.
stuff because we are going to talk about this kind of stuff today. I got a lot of things planned.
The Rams lost last week, didn't
Yeah,
So,
they? Dude, we had a shitty week.
it was awful.
yes,
I got a
indeed.
few right.
So
Dude,
let us get to
no, you didn't have a good week
I
at
didn't have any
all.
at all.
We're back. We're bad. Hey, we are here. Good morning. Good morning. We're back. We're bad. We're all here. We're mad. Whatever it takes. But it is Sunday morning work day.
I hope nobody took any fucking knowledge from us last week because
Well-
our picks were shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think
Well,
I think
you
that was
did
like.
good.
think
You did
that was-
good.
But anyway, we're here, guys. We just want to thank everybody for tuning in. When you come in, and we just want to say hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to
Morning,
each and every one of you. Welcome to Sunday morning work day. Once again, I start my old stick back. Shout out to Jim Cornette, the SMW Smoky Mountain Wrestling, because I've been listening to his podcast a lot more lately. And
Does he still have the tennis racket going on?
yeah, well, no, I mean, memorabilia, he does a lot of that stuff. But as we get into it, before we get into our discussions, ladies and gentlemen, we always do our rundowns, and I'm going to make it as quick as possible. My mouth's going to run 1,000 miles per hour, and so here we go. We are, first off, we're going to let you know who we're sponsored by. We're sponsored by The Kicker. With over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual-action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery. I am living proof. So, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. It is The Kicker. And then we also had D-Block Roy Fish Fry. You just look him up on Facebook and ask him to do an event with delicious fish and soul slaw. D-Block Roy Catering. D-Block stops here. And also, we got Gomez Transportation Service. They do truck removal, cargo, and freight, commercial and residential. Get your moving done. Also, get boat and motorcycle delivery and hauls and more. Get your free quote as well. Gomez Transportation. The number is 540-305-6942. 540-305-6942. That is Gomez Transportation. Also, Chad Pango and Whitetail Properties Real Estate. Looking for land and property to buy? Check out Whitetail Properties. You can check him out online at Chad Pango at whitetailproperties.com or call 540-975-3487. Or you can use the other number, 217-285-9000. That is 540-975-3487 or 217-285-9000. Also, next and last, as far as they go, Morgan Beecher and her shop, The Valley Bride, at 3018 Shawnee Drive in Winchester, Suite 4 in Winchester, Virginia. She is by appointment only, but you can find her also on Facebook and Instagram. You can contact the Valley Bride at this number, 540-664-7580. That is 540-664-7580. That is the Valley Bride. And if you're looking to get married, the Valley Bride is the place to go. If you're looking to tie the knot, the Valley Bride. If you're looking to get hitched, the Valley Bride. If you're looking to jump the broom, the Valley Bride. And so with that, we'll get with our other shout outs and stuff later. Let us all jump into the news. So here we go, guys.
All right. So, news.
The news.
News other than Venezuela. What have we got on sports?
Dude, I like what was going down there.
Yeah. But it's all for oil, isn't it? Or what do you think? Or is it about the drug cartels?
It's probably leaning more towards drug cartel, but the oil will be a good
I think
win.
oil is the biggest thing, but
The oil's a good win.
don't they have like the 4th largest oil reserves ever? That's good. Hey, our gas should go down then, right? Maybe 99 cents again.
We'll never
Wouldn't that
see
be
those
great?
days.
We'll never see that again.
I know, but
We'll
I'm
never
just-
see
I'm
that in
still
this
trying
day and
to-
era.
I'm still trying to figure out how come gas is 50 cents cheaper in front row.
Why is it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
I get gas over there all the time.
I
Yeah.
have-
Yeah, I get my gas at Rural Farms.
Rural
or-
Farms, and I get it at the
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Or the
Cheaper.
gas station up there by the golf course.
Yeah.
The
That one's
gas mart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate
well,
paying $3 a gallon over
Oh, I know. I get mine there, or even
Just get it on the
sheets
way
too.
there. That sheet, yeah. If I'm in front row,
That is
which
weird.
I
Why
hate
is it
going
50
into
cents?
front row.
Why is it 50 cents difference of 15 miles?
It's probably a
Because it's probably by the
Holtzman
candy
thing.
shop.
It's probably a Holtzman thing. He's got a
Yeah,
lot
That's
but
of
you can find them
exactly-
at the club.
It's at the H
bottle
word.
Bottle
full
full
of
of
love.
I got the H word. Holtzman, bro. What do you think?
Okay. Okay, let's get into it.
We won't get into that, but hey, that's the beauty of America. You can.
Sports is our topic today. All right now.
Maybe.
I guess we can go to the NFL. To be
Why?
fair.
Why can't we talk about the NBA?
I can go to the NBA real quick. You ain't gonna like it.
No, because you and me are going to talk about the same thing. That's how the Lakers been sucking balls since somebody's come back. I love it. I love it. They've been
Ladies and gentlemen, I
sucking
am
balls.
going to hit
I
it
was
on the head.
joking. I
No,
don't
wait,
wanna
you
talk
just started.
NBA.
You
I
done
don't
started.
care about
You done
NBA.
started. Because the thing is, what you just started was a firestorm, buddy. Because you know I'm due for a LeBron rant anyway. And I can honestly say the Lakers were doing very well until LeBron came back. Now all of a sudden, Austin Reeves has suffered. Scoring.
Lucas suffered.
Everybody, the whole team has suffered. They are starting to fall into a slump. Rich Paul sitting over here, his agent, trying to tell people, oh, well, you know, Austin Reeves needs to be a guy coming off the bench. No, LeBron needs to be the guy coming off the bench. They were doing way fine until he comes back and tries to toe the line. All of a sudden now, you know, they're struggling, but it's everybody else. Once again, it's everybody else's fault, never LeBron. You know, so I'm sitting here.
Actually going to retire this year. Maybe.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether he wants to retire or not. Doesn't matter.
If I was the owner of the Lakers, which I'm not, I rid myself of that headache very easily. I don't care if he's LeBron James or not. I'm calling into my office and I'm saying, Mr. James, have a seat. I'm sorry, but
Your time's up.
your time is up. We're releasing you. We will pay you out the remainder of your contract. And if anybody picks you up, good luck wherever you go.
Exactly.
It's simple. Just cut his ass, release him. You're going to eat the salary no matter what.
I mean, this is what gets me. You know, you talk about what happened to Chris Paul, but Chris Paul was trying to be a leader.
Yeah.
And they got rid of him because he was trying to actually be a leader and say, this is not the way you behave as a ball player. Then you got a clown down in Los Angeles with the Lakers who's basically sitting there saying, oh, well, you know, I called the shots.
And he is a clown. He's a fucking clown, dude. I mean, it's just. You never saw Jordan airball free throws.
Never Jordan.
No, as a matter of fact,
I mean,
can I get?
He does it
You
on
never
a
saw
regular.
Jordan do that, but you also seen this. You have to be. This is how you know how good you are. Okay, Larry Bird. I forgot which team they were playing, but it was a guy that was guarding him, and rookie was supposed to be good. Turns around, shoots an air ball. Larry Bird shoots an air ball. Literally looks at the guy and said, "You know, the guy's laughing. You shot an air ball." He said, "Yeah, but I bet you can't do it and stay in the game." See what I'm saying? That's the kind of talent that you need. Michael Jordan is that don't play the flops. Don't play the flops.
Do it.
Because I am ranting on LeBron James today because I'm ranting on the whole NBA right now. The whole NBA right now.
It's a joke.
Okay.
Because coaching yesterday and refereeing yesterday and watching some of these kids play. And this is not coaching fault. This is what kids mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I see big men jacking up threes. Jacking up threes.
Yeah.
Just, come on. The era of basketball and playing the game just like football.
Yeah.
These people are playing checkers in both sports, football, well, probably baseball too. I don't know, but they're playing checkers. They're not playing chess. The game used to be chess on a football field. The game used to be chess on a basketball court. You play in, work your way out, get your open shots, get physical, do all these kind of things.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen. Now you got clowns like LeBron. I'm not going to say Steph's a clown because the thing is he's just playing his game the way he plays it.
Right.
But all these other big men going out here, the first thing they do is come out and jack up threes.
Steph Curry is probably.
Well,
he didn't ruin the
there's
game.
a difference between Steph Curry bombing threes and Victor Wembanyama standing out there just bombing threes all the time.
There we go. That's the difference.
I want to check the sound real quick.
It was crackling last week.
Yeah, it was crackling last week. This week it's good.
All right, so NFL.
Yeah, I'm done with you.
Yeah,
that was a joke. I didn't even want to bring that up.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck LeBron.
What is up with the NFL with the logos Inspire change? The logo. Is there a hidden meaning behind Inspire?
There's always a hidden meaning. Come on, man.
Inspires chaos or does it inspire corruption? The two ideas change.
All the above.
Is it getting more political now?
Everything's political.
Everything's
But
political.
Everything's
Inspire
political.
change is more or less two different political entities.
Think about it. Think about everything that you have heard, seen, eyewitness. I don't care what it is. Think about everything that has gone on in the past.
But why?
Let's go as far back as the last 5 years.
Yeah, but why do we got to keep doing these logos and these stupid just mantras? And it's just like, why don't we just keep the game like it used to be? And it's horrible.
Do you really want me to go into it?
No, I know that, but it's just the I know the Inspire change sounds good, but it's just, I don't know. It's just more division. Basically.
Exactly, because a house divided cannot stand. Okay?
Right.
Now, understand, if a house divided cannot stand and there's no way to remedy it, there's no solution. I mean, there's solutions, but nobody wants to find a solution.
I mean, in my opinion, it's not the NFL's job to help influence social change.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's all within the people.
I look at it this way. Each player has a platform. You know, come on, you've got money, you've got a platform. We're doing a platform right now. Right. So, I mean, it's not like they can't. And they're going to get viewers because of their stats.
But our platform is trying to bring the truth out there for certain entities, not more smokescreen to the public.
But when you're looking at the deep things in this, when you're looking at Inspire Change, look, I think all things should be able to change for the better.
Of course. Yes.
Of course. But this is not, to me, there's an underlying issue. It's not for the better.
But you got to know fantasy from reality.
It's more political. Like we said, it's more political. It's more on what's going on in the current events today than anything else. Because my question is, why are you trying to tell me how to think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the NFL trying to cover up Stephon Diggs' incident now, that's all.
Yeah.
Because you notice how it was brought out all of a sudden, too. Notice when it was brought
out. Of course they are. Anything to benefit Bob Kraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no suspension. You notice that?
Yeah.
There was no suspension.
And, two different players.
Guys,
not yet.
Strangling somebody. But
there's no evidence. There's no evidence yet. It's just texting.
But Ray Rice, I mean, even though there was evidence.
It was
Yeah. Yeah, he did what he did.
It's okay because Stefan is with Cardi B, so it's all good.
It's
The league
all
will
Yeah,
be good.
believe me, he'll be done after this year.
If it was Travis Kelsey and Swifty over there,
Oh yeah.
Travis Swifty, they've
Well-
both been hung already.
Well, the thing is with Travis and Swifty, the thing there is Travis is whooped. And if you notice, think about this because you know what I believe about her. So
Yeah.
I believe she's a witch. I believe she is evil. And
Do you know what number she likes the most? 13.
it wouldn't surprise me.
No, I looked it up.
I showed you the picture of the
Yes,
reincarnation.
Isn't that
She
crazy?
looked like the daughter of the
I'm telling you. Isn't that? I just looked that up this morning before you brought that
Doesn't
up.
she? And then all of a sudden Travis Kelsey,
Wow.
all of a sudden he loses speed.
Yes.
You know,
He loses speed because he's fucking old.
He's old.
Not like that though, man. I mean, come on. Jason Witten lost speed over time, okay? I mean, Travis Kelsey was like fast as lightning last year, and this year he'll slow you to death. There is something going. I'm telling you, there's something going on.
Yeah, she's keeping his ass up all night. That's what it is.
That's what it is. That's
He's
exactly.
more worried about it. Dude, what are you talking about?
He's got other priorities.
His number one priority isn't catching passes for Patty Mahomes anymore. Dude, he's getting rode like a damn. He's riding that thing like a horse.
He's got to up his batting average every night.
That dude is throwing fucking lumber all the time.
Yes, the batting average. You got to swing to.
That mug is doing nothing. He's turned into a professional pipe layer. That's what he's done. I'm going to slow down. Rocky says it best. It's a leg thing. Do you not remember Rocky Balboa telling Creed, Adonis Creed that it's a leg thing? Well, he ain't got no legs left.
It's all in the glutes. It's all in the glutes.
He's been right.
It got out of hand quick, didn't it?
You gotta work on the glutes. Keep your batting average.
But I'm just
All
saying,
right, so
there is something to it. I believe it's more political and that kind of thing than anything.
okay, so week 18's upon us.
Yes, it is.
A lot of ramifications.
There's a lot of big games today.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
But I know Seattle had a great game last night. They beat the 49ers.
Yes, but BJ brought up a point when we were talking earlier. There's one thing that the Seahawks, even though they won,
They'll have the number 1 seed.
it could have been disasters in early.
Yeah.
It was it wasn't 4-down territory where it was
It
do or
could've been.
die. They should have kicked that
Yeah.
field goal. I mean, in my opinion, you don't leave points. You don't leave
I wrote
points.
down these wild card predictions before last night's
Yeah.
games. But I think Seattle and Panthers, I don't think that's out the window. But Bills and Jags will actually going to happen. You think that will happen next week? Bills against Jaguars.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Okay, Texans at Ravens. Ravens sneak in, or the Steelers win. Who's going to win that tonight?
I think Ravens win today.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm going to tell you why. I think the Ravens win this, and then when we go into everything else, I'll get that'll do it. But Tyler Huntley's the one playing.
Lamar Jackson's not.
No.
Well, he said he feels great this week.
I think Tyler Huntley's going to play. I think he's going to start. I think they're going to rest. They're going to rest Lamar for the playoff.
It just
give him a heavy
and Aaron
dose.
Rodgers should retire.
But the thing is, they're going to give a heavy dose of Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
like they should have
There's
gotten
no
all
way the
season
Steelers
long.
can stop Derrick Henry in the freight train.
Well, that's what I'm
Well,
saying. All
TJ
season
Watt
long they
is
should have done.
back. He is
He's
definitely
back,
playing
which will
today.
help. I mean, then
That'll
you
help
got.
Pittsburgh if he plays. It depends on which TJ shows up.
Do you guys agree Packers and Bears next Sunday in the wild card?
No, I don't know yet. We'll have to look.
Chargers
at
and
some of the
Patriots
scenarios.
probably 7-2. See,
But
Rams and Eagles on Monday night.
I don't know if New England's going to get the 2 seed.
They should. If they didn't beat Miami,
They play
that's
the
all they have.
Fins today, right?
Yeah, at
Well,
Gillette.
Quinn Ewers won't look like he did last week.
Yeah. Quinn Ewers is actually better than people.
well, let's look at the NFC scenarios because the Seahawks they get the number 1 seed. Okay, right now throughout
Yeah.
after beating them. That's the key.
That bodes well for Seattle.
Yes.
It does.
The Bears and the Eagles. If the Bears win or the Eagles lose, the Bears are the number 2 seed.
Mhm.
If the Bears lose and the Eagles win, the Eagles are the number 2 seed. So we know that's just, now that team that doesn't get the number 2 gets to number 3. But the Eagles are resting their starters and
Go Saints today.
effectively
Hopefully the Saints
conceded.
win.
Right.
Hopefully.
So they're preparing to be the number 3. So
I'd rather not see Tampa get in, honestly.
Well, if the Saints win,
we're going somewhere
if
with
the
that.
Saints win, Tampa does get in.
But we're going
Well,
somewhere
so
with
the
that.
Falcons.
You need the Falcons to win.
Damn it.
Right, but we're
So-
going somewhere with that game. We're going somewhere. So I'm going to
So
skip
Kirk
the
Cousins
Panthers,
and the Falcons.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip that. 49ers and Rams. If the Rams lose or tie today, well, we know. So we know the 49ers are the number 5 seed.
Wow.
If the Rams win today, the Rams are the number 5 seed. Oh, well,
Yeah.
you know how that goes. And so we know, in a sense, mostly who. But I want to go to this Panthers-Buccaneers game because if the Falcons win, the Panthers win, and the Panthers win are the number 4. I'm reading this wrong.
Right.
Tongue
But
twisted.
you're good.
If the
Yeah.
Falcons win, the Panthers are the 4 seed with a
Right.
shitty record because they're 3-1 head-to-head against the 3 tied teams.
That's horrible.
That's in the
That's
gist. So if the
horrible.
Falcons
That's
lose
horrible
or tie, the
division.
Buccaneers are the number 4 seed.
Now that's a horrible division right there.
Yeah.
But I want to go to something because that call, there were some
Look at
bad
that.
calls.
There were
in that
some
call.
bad calls in that.
There were
game.
some bad calls in this game.
So the
And right
referees are
here-
on Tampa Bay side then.
Right here is one of them.
No!
Are you okay? You gonna
Tampa,
live?
Tampa Bay.
Right here is one of them. We're going to show you this
That
play.
is- I remember watching that.
The backwards pass that was ruled incomplete.
Instead of having to face a third down, he should have gotten
Pulled
the
that
ball around
helmet
the field so they have
correctly
to
off.
face a third down.
That's a
Again,
foul.
I don't fully understand why this
Well, they need to call the hold first.
But still, look how long that
So
was.
obviously,
There's no way no ref could have saw that.
Is that on a third down?
They need to call it. They need to call the hold.
However, he's going to get
That's
called for
offensive
an
pass
offensive
interference.
pass interference. Now, this one I'm not as against as the other ones are, I have to say. So, is it very ticky-tacky similar to the one on the Washington David earlier? Yes. Although it is, I mean, it's 2 yards down the field and slaps Spencer Morrison in the head and knocks him to the side. That is a very viable penalty. Again, is it too ticky-tacky call? Because if it was
Yeah,
a
that was
1 yard
offensive
pass
pass interference.
that's not a
I agree with that one.
perfect snap. It is a penalty. So it is close. I think personally, I would like to see both of these go. This one and the David penalty, I think, are kind of similarly ticky-tacky and not really flags that have to be called there. I mean, again, you can't put your guy this far out of the way 2 yards down the line of scrimmage. I kind of get this. But don't worry, we're not done with bad calls yet. You see, Baker Mayfield is going to throw this one, and it looks like he's not.
That was on the run.
Either he slips or maybe
We didn't
He
trip.
tripped over his own
He tripped
feet.
over his own feet. Yeah, because it's not the defender's fault. The defender didn't do that. That was him. That's a bad call.
Hey, that's loud.
I mean, I wish we got a better angle, I will say, but like, what in the world is this play call? This is one of the worst play calls I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, that is one of the worst play calls.
Unless it was a hold earlier on in the play.
So I'm showing this because
Well,
Referees can't catch anything.
The refs are going to miss shit. I'll give them that. But you want to know who won? You want to know who won that game?
What's that?
Vegas won that game. The spread was 3.
Tell me there's corruption.
And you know, ain't nobody's going to, you know, Vegas won that.
Notice how my Patriots all year have been 3 to 7 point spreads all year, except for the Jets game last week. All been 3 to 4 point spreads.
well, that's the whole thing because
Isn't that weird to see that? I'm just going over.
Think about it.
They're a bad team playing bad teams.
think about it though. This is what I'm saying. Does it seem like it was fixed?
It feels like it sometimes, doesn't it?
Yes, because now it makes another game in week 18 meaningful.
Yeah.
I've been saying it all
Get the
along.
ratings up.
NFL, all your major sports, NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, Vegas, they're all in each other's pockets. There's a reason gambling is a multi-billion-dollar business.
It's not just because of
It's not. It's just not because Vegas is that smart.
There's a reason there's an injury report in football and basketball, all these sports, because that's how they cover the spread.
Yes,
You see, and what was the spread of this game again?
there's
Yeah.
3.
3.
What was the final?
A 2-point game.
2 points.
So
16,
Vegas made
14.
out like bandits.
House always wins. All right.
So that's why I wanted to show that. Because what got me the most was the helmet call.
Yeah.
No call.
That definitely should have been called, but they
When
could
the
have called
guys-
the hold beforehand too.
Yeah.
With his helmet being thrown off.
Well, the reason I'm saying is because he drug him across the field. There was no way you could not see that.
It looks like
Fuck it, rip his head off.
it looks like an old Lyle Alzado play when he for Raiders when he takes the guy
There you go.
swings it at him. All he had that would even worse if he swung
That's
it as a
good.
weapon.
That's good. Just get the old NFL back.
Bring the old NFL back.
I'm tired of these quarterbacks like getting sacked and looking up. Give me a flag! Give me a flag!
Mahomes and all.
Rough in the passer.
Don't try Mahomes because the person who started that was Tom Brady, buddy. And he was a Patriot.
Well,
Yeah, he started that.
Yeah.
There's other players too.
Yeah.
No, he started that because he started that when they played Pittsburgh. I remember the game vividly.
He was the number one crybaby.
And the
at
guy
first.
got blocked, was barely next to him, looked down at his knee. Tom Brady looked down at his knee, looked at the ref, and the ref pulled the flag.
He did get a lot of the golden boy.
It was almost a 10-second delay.
Yeah, they're getting
And the
ready.
guy wasn't
they're getting
even
ready to
there.
get back in the huddle. There comes the flag.
I mean,
Just-
so your boy started that.
I can understand the below the knee hits.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, if I'm coming at you full speed, you release the ball 0.5 of a second before I get to you. If I land on you with all my weight, oh well. You know, you can't expect me to stop. I'm a 320-pound defensive tackle.
But that's
I'm
the whole
not
part
going to be
of it.
able to stop like that. If I have leapt for you and I am off the ground and you throw the ball, how in the hell am I supposed to stop? If I land on you with all my weight, oh well. It's not. That is not landing on you with all my weight is not a damn personal foul.
These are the calls I do agree with.
Yeah.
Hitting the defensive receiver.
At the knees is one thing.
Yeah, at the knees for a quarterback.
Ankles,
And at the knees for anybody, really.
that's
Any of them.
horrible.
Because there is a way to tackle. So I agree with certain rules that they have.
That hip drop shit, that should be banned. Yes.
Yeah.
That is not. No.
Yeah. You know, things that can really permanently, I mean, because come on, that some of those can really hurt you bad.
So
Well, I could promise you
take
that big
it
ass tight end for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I'm hip dropping his ass if I go to tackle him because I'm not
That's
trying.
a big boy.
I'm not
ain't
trying to get in front of him.
he? Ain't that a big boy? What's he,
Right.
6'8"?
Yeah, I'm coming from behind or beside, and I'm going to wrap my arms around him and just drop all my weight. And
Did
try
you
to pull
see
his
him
ass
run the
forward.
other day?
He's a monster.
he's a beast.
He is a
Yeah.
monster.
You get a good quarterback and develop that kid.
Why do you think Aaron Rodgers likes him so much?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
all you
I
gotta
bet
do
you
is
Aaron
throw-
wish he had him. Wish
Throw
he
that
was a
guy.
couple years
Dude, all
younger.
you need to do is a 3-yard little tight end pop pass. He's
He
going to
just
get.
runs
He's
with
going to get 10 yards after the catch.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't. You have 3 guys.
there ain't
to
no
tackle.
DB that wants to go 1-on-1 with him in the open field. You know what I'm saying? That DB is right there. If that guy catches the ball, turns around, and that DB's right there. He's done. He's
Yeah.
going to run right through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give you,
215.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I gotta ask the question though, since we're still in the NFL. After watching Sam Darnold, what do y'all think?
Dude,
As far as
Seattle's legit.
Seattle is legit. I will finally.
Sam
say
Darnold
yes.
did the same thing last year with Minnesota.
I've been against Seattle
It's the
all
system.
year.
It's yeah.
It was the
Now
He's
I
system.
in the
realize
right
that.
place. He's got the best receiver in football.
Yeah. Jigba. Yeah.
They got a running game, and their defense. It's not quite Legion of Boom, but
But it's there.
it's
They're
good.
tough,
It's
ain't they?
good. It's good.
So-
Yeah.
So everyone thinks Seattle's going to be representative of NFC.
I'm saying.
I think they're. I think
They
they're
have a
front-runners.
really good chance
They're
with
front runners.
everything going through.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, when I'm looking at from what I seen yesterday, and from what I've watched, so far of a lot of these teams, Seattle, and I said this earlier. Once Sam Darnold got into, it's the system for him. Certain quarterbacks are athletic.
Mhm.
Certain quarterbacks are mentalists, and certain quarterbacks are system
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Look at Sam Darnold, how far he's come from the Jets.
Right, because the system didn't fit him.
The
Yeah.
Jets are just historically bad.
He was a journeyman. He got to Minnesota, showed that, okay, you got
He
me
had
in the
a
right
great
system.
season with Justin Jefferson.
And then once he got to Seattle,
Yeah.
which you got to give that coach some credit.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves some credit.
Oh, McDonald, yeah, definitely does. Yeah.
Because
Coach of the year.
you're coming in behind Pete Carroll, who done something with Seattle. So, okay, so right now, that's people may not see it, but that's tough shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Because Pete Carroll got to the Super Bowl twice. He won one, but he at least got there twice.
So what about the Rams? Are they they're not going to
I'm saying
I think the Rams, either the Rams or Seattle will make it to the Super Bowl.
I'm not even saying that because you still have to understand Chicago is not a bad team.
I think
and they are on the rise. This is a young team
we all
on
could
the
be wrong, and
rise.
Chicago makes it. Like,
I don't think they're quite.
They're a year away.
There's a lot. I mean, the Rams are good.
Yeah.
They've had a bad 3-4 week stretch. They're not as bad as they've played the last month.
Stafford had an off game last week, so which takes them out of the.
If Adams comes back and is 100% come playoff time, I still think the Rams are the team to beat in the NFC. Not to throw shade on Seattle.
Right.
If there is a team in the NFC that could go into Seattle and beat them.
Right.
And you remember
I want to say it's the Rams, but their defense has been suspect as of late, and I don't.
See, that's the whole thing. So now when you're looking at all
could be
that,
Chicago.
yeah, I'm saying Chicago's a team on the rise.
Yeah. I mean, defensively,
And Caleb Williams really is starting to look good.
Right.
Then you still got Green Bay.
Yeah. Well,
lurking in the hunt.
Green Bay's done. They signed Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to play. But
that's what I'm saying. He can't play.
Looking next, well, let me bring up one tidbit here. Raiders lose today. Okay, they get number 1 pick probably for the draft next year.
Okay.
Giants probably will be number 2 pick in the draft.
You know what? We talked about it last week, and I'm going to say it again.
The Raiders are trying to build something.
The Raiders are trying to build something, but I don't believe in tanking.
Yeah.
I do not believe in tanking
I think
football
it just
games.
makes your organization worse.
I wholeheartedly agree with Phillip Rivers when he says you play what the contract says. If that means 17 games, even if you're out, you play.
Barring
because
injuries,
the contract,
barring legs, arm injuries, whatever.
Right? But I'm saying you play out your contract and you play hard.
Well, the coach sat Crosby last week.
Crosby wanted to play.
Crosby will be with another team next year.
Yeah. No, he won't.
He will
Yeah, he
be
will.
possibly
No,
with New England next year.
Oh, Jesus.
He wants to be a Raider for life.
He will go to
Everybody's
New England
going.
next year.
Everybody's going to New England.
They're going to build a
New England
dynasty.
won't win 10 games.
They're going to build a dynasty. They're in the making.
For one,
All right.
Ben.
Yeah.
For one,
I mean,
for one,
saying,
let me clear the air on why New England will not get Max Crosby. Okay.
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 They have enough cap space. They can do it.
They won't have enough cap space because what's going to end up happening? Because Diggs ain't going nowhere.
No, probably unless he's in jail. Yes.
And you still have to pay out his contract.
Yeah, basically.
Right. And then you got to sign your quarterback.
Yeah.
Duh. How much is he going to ask for?
Well, this is Drake May's second year. He's still got a couple years.
His rookie
left
contract
on
will
his
be at
rookie
least
contract.
a year or two.
So think about it. If you're trying to get Crosby, you're going to have to sign Crosby for multiple years.
If not this year, next year the Patriots will make the Super Bowl.
How?
Yes, it's good.
But what I'm saying is, even if so let's say you get Max Crosby, you're going to have to sign him for multiple years. That's a lot of money. Guess what? You're going to lose a quarterback.
Well, he'll stick with him.
How? Because his contract that he's going to negotiate,
He'll do a Tom
since
Brady
they're
thing
so
and
good,
let other
He'll
people
be
take
back
pay
to
cuts.
normal next year.
factory setting.
Yeah, he'll go back to factory settings, and he'll throw for 2,500 yards and 13 touchdowns,
The
20,
defense will be
20
good, though.
The
picks,
defense will get better.
The defense will be good.
and they'll be able to sign him for like $4 million a year.
They'll lose ball games like 10-3 next year.
They'll focus more on defense next year.
They're always focused. As long as you got a defensive coach, that's what you're
Rabel,
gonna
yeah,
focus
he'll
on.
have to. Yeah, in the draft they have 12 picks next year.
Now,
So
when you're talking about that,
all right. So
what's the AFC look like?
The AFC, of course, it comes down. It comes down today. The Steelers Ravens. Who do you pick in that game?
I'm leaning towards Ravens. I'm sure you guys are too. The way I saw the Steelers play last week can beat the Browns. I just don't see the Steelers winning this game. Aaron Rodgers looks like crap. I'm sorry. I'd like to believe in the Steelers in this game, but I just
I
feel
think the Ravens win in a close one.
Yeah, it's going to be one of them 20 to 13 games, or 20 to 18.
21-13.
Something like that.
20, 23, 20.
But watch this happen.
16.
We're all picking the Ravens this week, and watch the Steelers somehow.
Here's your scenarios, because the Broncos at 13-3, the Patriots at 13-3. We know how that's going to play out right now. So we already know how that played out. So
I
you
just
got
had to
the
hope the
Ravens.
Chargers win today somehow.
You got the Ravens at 8-8, and you're right. Once you get past everything else, really the Jaguars are the only. I mean, look at the records.
Look at the Jaguars.
Look at the records.
Jaguars could surprise people in the playoffs.
This is the thing. What I told you. I'm not saying they
against
can't.
the Bills next week. All right.
I'm not saying.
Which will
Boy,
be
you just keep reaching for straws, don't you?
Oh, I'm
Just
hoping,
imagine
I'm
how
just
good
hoping for the best here.
Jacksonville's offense would be if Hunter wasn't hurt.
Good God, yeah. Travis Hunter.
Okay, this is what I want to say about Jacksonville. I don't think they will win because Trevor Lawrence hasn't seen the bright lights yet.
It's his rookie.
It's like a rookie season.
But
it's in Jacksonville.
And he hasn't played very well every year until this year.
One thing that Trevor Lawrence has on his side is he played in a ton of big games at Clemson.
I think he can
Yeah,
do
but
it.
college
I
is different from the
I
NFL.
think he can win that.
College is
Wow.
different from the
I
NFL.
think he's finally over that hump.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is an elite NFL
He
quarterback.
has a great coach in Cohen, which will probably be coach of the year. Jacksonville's coach.
Well, y'all are high on Lawrence. I'm not
I
yet.
don't know.
He's going to have to show
I'm
me.
just
I think.
Because everybody was high on
Who
Herbert.
do you have
too.
them playing in the first round?
The Bills. They'll play the Bills at Jacksonville. It's going to happen.
That's
Probably.
why I said he's going up against Josh Allen in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay?
That's going to be the biggest.
That's
game
going
of
to
his
be
life.
to me. Okay, yeah, I played him before.
I know you guys are going to
now-
have to.
If that's how it
But now
comes
it's
out,
playoff time.
if that's how it comes out, he will not beat Josh Allen.
I knew it. I knew you'd say that.
It's the truth.
Josh
man.
Allen is on a mission, and they have the best
I
running
can't
back in
cuss him
football.
here, but all right. I'm not gonna-
Dude, you just got to realize that
I
your
know,
Pats are one
I
and
know.
done.
It's
Your Pats will be
I
one
do
and
have
done
that
in
in
the
the back of
playoffs.
my mind. It
Because
is in the back of my mind. I'm
They're
preparing
going
for
to play
it.
the Chargers,
I'm preparing.
and the
for it.
Chargers are going to come in, and if they protect Herbert, they not only
They will destroy.
they
them.
will destroy your Pats defense. He will pick them
La,
apart.
la, la, la. Okay.
You
They
better,
were-
you
they
better
were
hope it
apart.
snows.
I'm hoping for snow.
Yeah, that's the
honestly.
only
That's
thing.
the
That's the
only-
only
I'm
thing
hoping
that
for
would
bad
help
weather.
you all.
That's what I'm saying.
Because, and I will say this as far as the history of football, from what I've always seen, every time the
Watch it
Chargers
snow. Watch it
had to
snow.
play up in New England, it was always snowing, and that's
Yeah.
where they would lose. The Chargers could have been a better team in regular, but
Yeah.
every time it was cold weather where it snowed,
Yep.
they would lose.
Herbert
Watch it.
hasn't had his breakout season yet
Yeah.
either.
Since 2020, probably. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm preparing myself for the next 2 weeks, probably. I'm just hoping the Chargers have a miracle win against the Broncos today.
Well, now,
Hmm.
I'd like to take off the NFL just for a sec.
Oh, college
Are you still on?
football.
No.
College
All right.
football, blowout.
Before we do that, if you're the Raiders,
Yeah,
and you do end up with the number 1 pick,
you take Indiana.
2 weeks ago, I had told you do not take Fernando Mendoza
Nope, you take them. You have to.
because if you looked at his stats this year
Right.
against the good teams,
Mm-hmm.
he had only 6 touchdown passes, and he did not perform well. But after watching what they did to Alabama,
Yeah.
that kid is definitely worth the number 1 pick.
No,
I think he's going to the
he's for real. He's for real.
He single-handedly
I think with him,
just beat the brakes
his positivity,
off.
he has a great attitude, a great character. I think he'll be a great fit.
Well, the thing is, you can see by his attitude, even
Yeah.
on the field,
I
that he's a
think
leader.
Yes.
he can turn the Raiders
He is an
around.
instant
Yes.
leader.
With him and Ashton Genty as a running back
There you go.
next
Yeah.
year.
There you go.
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
go. We're here now.
And Tom
we're
Brady,
here now.
general manager.
Let's
Okay.
go to the college football playoff. We don't talk a lot of college football.
No, but I will, because I will say this. I do think the college football playoffs is a disaster right now.
yes.
Only
NIL
because
is
certain
ruining it.
look.
NIL's ruining it.
Well, the thing is, look.
Yeah.
Was I happy James Madison got there? JMU
Yeah.
got there. Yes, I was happy that they that team was represented.
They can start drawing in more elite
But
athletes.
what I'm saying is they were out of the league. They
I
truly
know,
were.
yeah, but it's a good.
They truly were.
You can't take anything away from them, and
No,
I'll
I'm not
tell you
taking-
why.
Mhm.
Because JMU put up 500 yards of total offense in
Right.
that game.
Right.
People could call it trash time or whatever.
But they still have a great
Texas Tech
team. Mhm.
did absolutely
Nothing.
nothing
And they were
Right.
number 4.
against Oregon.
They were number 4.
Absolutely not. And JMU did that with 0 recruits above a 3-star.
Right.
Mhm.
And if you all don't follow JMU like I do,
Right.
after that loss,
Mhm.
JMU has 17 players entering the transfer portal now
Right.
because Chesney's leaving.
Right.
Where do you think half of the players are going to go?
Wherever he goes.
Right.
The number 1 on that list was their quarterback. He is leaving.
Didn't a lot of players from JMU go to like Indiana?
That some kids follow Signetti to
Yeah.
Indiana.
See what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But I'm telling you, with Napier coming in, it's probably not going to happen this year.
But it was a good hire.
But within the next 2 to 3 years, JMU will start getting some 4-star recruits
Yeah.
into Harrisonburg.
Yeah. They're going to get.
We might even see the first 5-star come in. And I'm telling you, they're going. I don't see them recovering from losing 17 players if they all transfer.
It'll be about 2 years.
They'll get kids in.
Yeah.
They might struggle next year, but I'm
Mhm.
telling you, they have done nothing but win since they moved up to FBS.
Right. Yep.
You know, they will continue to do so. Don't
Rob Trimble, thank you
sleep
for
on-
watching. Walter Heisey, thank you for watching.
Don't sleep on this local college that's within. You can be there in 35 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
But what I'm
So-
saying
Getting
is,
national notoriety, they will become a
right.
constant.
But what I'm
telling
saying is, with the way the playoffs were designed,
Mhm.
and like I said, it's not a slight against JMU.
Yeah.
No.
But you put that, I mean, it was basically built on powerhouses. This whole playoff thing was built on powerhouses.
Right.
It wasn't built for may the best teams get in there from their divisions.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And so really to me, that doesn't give you an advantage
Mhm.
because it was built on, it was almost like saying, okay, we're going to throw JMU a bone.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to allow you to come in to see how
Right.
you perform. And if you don't perform well, then we knew,
Yeah.
almost like a setup.
It's a setup.
Well,
It's a good test.
that you all, what is this, year 3 of the college football
Yeah.
playoff?
Mhm.
Did you know Indiana is the first number 1 seed to win a game?
Great.
Wow.
And I'm happy for them.
I'm glad.
Until Indiana won, the 1 seeds in the college
Always
football
lose.
playoff
Always
have
lose.
lost
I've lost.
every year since they started this.
Look what happened to Ohio State.
Ohio State had a month off. They went a month without playing football. You can't do that. You know, you can't give a team a month off
But to
and
see
expect them to come out after not playing a game of
that
football
is why.
in 4 weeks
Yeah.
and expect them to perform at the highest level.
But that is why what you brought up, that Indiana's quarterback is going to be
Yeah.
the number one pick. He had a month
He's
off.
exciting.
He's exciting.
He's actually exciting to watch.
Entertaining for the.
Yeah, and like I said, if you actually watch him, you see the leadership in
Yeah.
him. You
Yeah.
see when he walks out on the field, the team respects him.
Yeah.
The coach is just like, "Yep, I got my guy."
But
Yeah.
when is the last time we saw someone like that? Tim Tebow comes to mind. When you see
No,
someone like that.
actually, I don't even think Tebow had that kind of.
He had that charisma though.
He had because he was doing something that nobody else did at the
I know,
time.
but he has that.
This
has
kid
that-
is not doing. He's just being him. I'm not saying that
he's
wasn't
in
Tim
that same-
Tebow.
He's in that same category.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
saying that this kid comes out with a certain aura about him
Right.
that shows I am fit for this game. Not at this. I'm a man playing in a boys' sport right now. I need to be up in the NFL where I can play with other
Right.
men.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Don't sleep on Miami though.
Yeah.
Good God, defensively.
Did you see
they
Michael
are
Irvin
just-
with Miami?
What wouldn't you be it?
He's excited.
Steve Kim, one of the
Yeah.
great Steve Kim, one of the guys
Michael
on
Irvin
Jason
was
Whitlock.
hyping up
He had his old Miami Hurricane jacket. The
But
classic
Michael,
jacket.
yeah,
Michael
but Michael Irvin's taking it a little
He's
too
crazy.
far.
He's a
I
little
think-
bit- he's a
I
little
mean,
bit tougher.
he took one too many shots to the head. I
Isn't he
think.
a little
Have you
bit
ever
nuts
listened to him talk about the Cowboys? Come
He-
on, man.
he-
I love Michael too. I mean, I'm an Irvin fan.
I mean,
that was my
bug
boy.
is walking off field taking his belt off.
Yeah, did you see that? I saw the video. I sent it to you, Rick. I mean,
Right, but I'm just saying, y'all got to give Michael a little bit of credit, man. I mean, you're right. He's taking a couple hits. That
Yeah,
neck
he did.
injury that ended his career, that was to the head, you
borderline
know.
insane.
He's.
And I love
I think
Michael.
it's
I
good
think
for
that's
the
not.
team, though. I think
Yeah.
the boys are. I think the boys are thriving off that shit.
Yeah.
That's what you can't sleep on. I mean,
But I want to go back to this one because this is very interesting. When you talked about the NIL, how many kids have left just JMU because of this?
yeah,
A lot of people don't realize with Ole Miss, a lot of kids, when Lane Kiffin left, after that playoff game, they didn't even ride the bus back
yeah.
or the plane back, whatever. They didn't even go back with their team. This is what I'm talking
It's
about.
killing
This
the sport.
NIL
Yeah.
It's bad.
kills teams.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, hey, so what we lost? I'm going back with the guys I fought with.
Yeah, you got to be a team.
To me, that's disrespect.
If you
That
don't-
shows no honor for the game.
When's the last time you heard about that in history?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, of football.
it's empowering these kids. These kids have too much power now. You know, in my eyes, they have too much power.
No, I
because
agree.
they can say, you know what, fuck it, I ain't playing. I don't like what coach is
That's
doing.
what they're
with me.
doing.
Yeah, I don't like what coach is doing with me.
If the coach
I'm
ain't
out.
pampering them,
Yeah, I'm out. Fuck
Well,
it.
Eli Manning started years ago when he opted out to go. He didn't want to
He
go.
wasn't the first person to do it. John Elway did it first.
John Elway, and then that's what started the whole snow.
And a lot of people, do y'all know what happened to John Elway that year?
What's that?
That he opted not to go
Okay.
to the Colts, and he did play
I'm
for.
not
He
sure.
started
You have
for
to-
the Broncos.
You have to re-like me on this one.
He got injured because every team at that time was taking a shot at him.
Right.
Because back then you went to where you were drafted.
Yeah.
Do we believe in Bo Nix making it to the Super Bowl?
I'm not
I
saying
think
they
so.
got a
I
hell of a
think-
defense
I
too.
think the
I
defense
would
will carry
love
them
to
there.
see.
I think
To
the
be
defense-
quite honest, I would love to see with that defense that they
Yeah.
have. Since and it's just brief, I'm gonna be on this because I gotta go back to college. But with that defense they had, and with Seattle's defense, that would be a classic matchup.
That would be a
That
great
would,
matchup.
yeah.
Imagine seeing that.
That
It'll be like a
would be-
13-10, 13-7.
Yeah.
It'll be a field
I
goal
think that would
fest.
be.
Yeah. And when's the last? Anybody remember the last Super Bowl field goal win only, or it was a playoff game? The last playoff game that was only won by field goal,
No touchdowns.
and no touchdowns were scored. Matter of fact, final score was 9-0.
That had to
Was
be
it like
back
Chicago?
in the 70s.
It was the vintage Tampa Bay on their 5th year where they finally made it to the playoffs. They
Okay.
got into the NFC
With
Championship.
Doug Williams.
Yep,
Yeah.
against the Los Angeles Rams at the time.
Wow.
And it was nothing but a field goal because they were so
Wasn't
both
the
teams' defenses were so good.
What was the Rams quarterback? Jim Everett? Or was it
I think it might have been
This
Everett,
is way before.
but
it was
Jack
way before
Youngblood, I
Chris
believe
Everett.
Youngblood at
Okay.
that time. It was I think that was when the year he was playing on a broken leg.
Mhm.
And I don't quote me on the year, but I believe that was the year he played on a
Yeah.
broken leg. And it was nothing but a field goal fest because both defenses
It
were
wasn't
so
Tarkenton.
tough
No,
that year.
Tarkenton was with the Vikings. No, it wasn't Tarkenton. I'm trying to think, pulling names out of the sky here. But I know Jim Everett was in the 80s or close to before.
No, it's not that one.
Well, I mean, college, you're right. NIL is killing the.
I mean, I'm just
Look
looking
at all the blowouts this week.
When
I could fall asleep to half them games.
it's not just the blowouts. It's the fact that gets me is the respect of the damn game.
That was 1980.
Yep.
Wow.
1980.
1980.
Rams kicker Frank Coral kicked 3 field goals to win the game.
Wow.
That's all.
I was going to say Gary Anderson or somebody like
Someone
that.
like that.
That's how. And I remember
Who
that
was the
game.
quarterback for the Rams? I'm trying to.
In 1980,
Yeah. My God.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find the 1980 Rams roster.
I done sent them up the tree.
1980
I thought it was Jim
LA
Everett, but I could
Rams
be wrong.
roster.
So
All
with
right.
that, that's why I was saying,
All
as
right.
far as the NIL goes, I didn't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing with the portal. I don't like these kids just leaving out of the blue.
I couldn't tell you any.
Vince Ferragamo.
Vince
That's
Ferragamo.
his name.
Yeah, Vince
Running
Ferragamo.
back was Cullen Bryant.
Wasn't he like a bodybuilder? No, it's
No, that's Lou Ferrigno.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack Youngblood, Jackie Slater.
Jack Youngblood comes to mind. I
Who the
remember
hell
that
is
name.
Vince Ferragamo?
That guy
He was a
was
quarterback.
Well, I'm sorry, Rick. I wasn't born in the 60s. I don't know who them fucking guys were. I was 4 years old, God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody knows I am the senior guy here because
I was in preschool.
Now-
I was worrying about Legos.
Vince.
in the 80s I wasn't that daggone
Ferragamo.
old.
Vince Ferragamo.
Wow.
I wasn't that daggone old in the 80s.
Superstar.
I wasn't even in high school yet. I mean, you know, so give me a little bit of credit.
Well, all right. So who
Okay, so
do you all think wins the national title?
I'm sorry,
I
but
think Indiana does.
yeah, I got to go with
I
right
got to go
now.
with the hot
They're on
hand
fire.
in Indiana, unless you got Oregon still in the mix and Ole Miss. Actually, I want to
It's-
root for Ole Miss.
It's
I wanna-
Indiana, Oregon.
I want to root for Ole Miss.
They
Actually.
play the 9th. And then Ole Miss and Miami play on
I
the
think-
8th.
I think Ole Miss upsets the Hurricanes.
Well, it wouldn't be an upset because Ole Miss is
Ole Miss
probably
is
going to
good.
be the favorite.
I think Ole Miss will win that one. The Ole Miss and Indiana will be a great match.
No,
Wouldn't it be?
I like
Wouldn't
to see
it
Miami,
be
Indiana.
something if Ole Miss wins it all?
Yeah, wouldn't that be? Actually, I got
Lane Kiffin going.
to root for Ole Miss in this one.
He leaves and they win that, and he won't. He's not going to get credit for it.
Right.
He's not gonna, so if Ole Miss wins it all,
but you
would
see, that's
be-
what I'm saying. The
would
ones
be
that are
awesome.
standing by this interim coach or
Yeah.
maybe probably head coach now, those kids deserve something.
Dude, but Miami made Ohio State look bad.
Miami, I would like to see Miami, Indiana.
but Miami might have an off game next.
I just don't know
Ole
if they can
Miss,
score enough points.
I am rooting for Ole Miss in the next game. I have to root for them. I'm sure BJ will too. Ole Miss would be great to see them make it.
He's thanking the wheels of the bar, or you can see the smoke going. And so while you can see the
Dude,
smoke going,
or
while you can see the smoke going, let me send a shout
didn't
out to
Indiana
some
and
people.
Oregon already play this year? Didn't they play
I
once?
think they did in September.
Let me send my shout outs
Oh.
to.
All right, let's shout out to
Yep, I'm going to send my shout outs here right now. And first of all, I'm going to send a shout out. Let's send a shout out to Anytime Fitness in your local area where you can
Anytime
get fit.
Fitness. Yep.
Where you can go ahead and work out.
Sign up today.
There you go. Ben's a member.
New Year's resolutions. Everyone needs them.
You only need them if you're going to keep them.
I know. The problem is we don't keep them, but we have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Indiana beat them by 10 earlier in the year.
there you go.
Wow.
So as we're going through, I'd like to give up shout outs also to the
All
restaurants, Los Truncas and Jersey Mike's and Woodstocks, Belunkers, Melton Pot Pizza, also TGIF. Also give shout outs to Paradise and Renosas in Winchester, as well as Jimmy John's, Chick-fil-A, and CC Pizza, Buffalo Wild Wings in Winchester.
Nope.
And here in Strasburg, we have to talk here. We're going to give a shout out to the Strasburg Diner, Great Wall Chinese Restaurant, Queen Street
All
Diner,
right.
Fox's Pizza, The Doggery, Box Office Brewery, and definitely the Melted Dreams food truck, and the crew at Dunkin' Donuts, and where you never go hungry, Ciro's Pizza. And then for those issues,
All right, Darren, thank you for watching.
Say,
Hope your
if
week
you
was
have
great.
issues you don't feel comfortable discussing with your own family member,
Steve Painter,
or
thank you for
something like
watching.
that, and you need somebody to talk to, or you've got addictions, look at Cassie Atkins and Rise and Recovery.
All right.
If you need somebody to talk to, she is a therapist. Cassie Atkins, Rise and Recovery. She helps with addictions and all these kind of things. If you need that kind of help, check out Rise and Recovery. Also, we'd like to once say, please support our Strasburg Ram Youth Football League. Please support them with coaches, by being a coach, a referee, or even just to bring your kids out to sign up and play the sport of football. They are teaching them the fundamentals. It's not always about winning, okay? You can win. It's okay to win, but you have to learn from the ground up how to win. Because if you don't have the right techniques, if you don't have the right base and things like that, you tend to get yourself embarrassed as you get older. So with that,
It's all about winning, Rick.
yeah, I know it's all about winning, but that's how you started about winning. And then also, we like to give a shout out to Rob Beecher and Upward Sports, because I can honestly say they also teach from the ground up. And I was there yesterday. I did some refereeing and, of course, coaching. And I do have to say that's why I did my rant, because kids jacking up threes.
I think
Because we do teach the fundamentals of the game. Now, I do have a story about this yesterday.
Just erase the 3-point line. And then you
I agree.
yeah.
But I will say this. Because when we practice, we only use half court. Because you got other teams practicing at the same time. Well, in one game in particular, when the team started out, the team didn't want to go because they were so used. The coach had to tell them.
Oh, that's fun. That's funny though.
So before
check it up.
So before our game started, we're getting to the center. They're lining up. I looked at the guy and said, we do go full court back and forth. Make sure you don't have to stop, right? No, we go back and forth, guys. So I just wanted to bring out, because that's one of the things I enjoy with the kids, especially when you're teaching them the fundamentals of the game, because sometimes these kids do some things out there.
What age group are you coaching?
I'm coaching 10, 11.
Okay.
And
That's
they're
a little
actually
bit
fun.
better than herding cats. That's a little bit better than herding cats.
It's fun.
It's
pretty fun.
very, very fun.
I don't-
Because
I don't know if
Just to
it's
watch
fun
them develop.
anymore.
it is. I'll
Get
tell you
excited
why.
about it.
Because what I get a joy out of is literally watching I got one kid, he's so small that he really has to, push the ball up. And so yesterday I'm like, okay, you got to get closer. But
Right.
push from your leg. And the joy that I got was as he got closer, and then once he saw the ball fall in.
He's like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what gets me. When I see some of these kids, when they make their first bucket or they do something that, like one kid did a spin move yesterday
It's
that
like,
we're all just, I was like,
whoa,
whoa.
where'd that come from?
The shot didn't fall, but it hit the rim, kind of bounced. And even I was just like, whoa, because this kid just came out of the blue with a spin move.
I'm sure he's practicing it.
Maybe so, but the point
That's nice
was
to see that.
you don't see that at that level.
Nah.
And to see something, it's not something he's going to do all the time, but to see him try that and then to basically almost be successful and to capture people with the
But I'd be having my Bobby Knight moments out there. I'd be throwing chairs across the court.
So that's why I say you can't cuss these kids out.
No, you can't do that.
I'd be getting teed up by Rick Jackson.
Grabbing them up by the collar, throwing them on the bench and stuff like that. That's Bobby Knight. Oh, Bobby Knight be shaking them up.
I'm sure Bobby Knight had a few strangulation charges. I think so.
The old reverse Latrell Sprewell. No, Coach, I'm strangling
Let
you.
me know. Does anybody remember the Latrell Sprewell incident?
PJ Carlissimo choked
Every
him
man.
out. Choked out his own coach.
You found it. No, I didn't, coach. I said you did. No.
Choked out his own coach.
Wow.
Okay. Now, before we go, I know because we do the YouTube thing, I do want to get into something that I told Ben I was going to talk about today. And since it's almost 9 o'clock, I'm going to talk. I don't care.
That's fine.
I don't care.
Can I bring
Thank
up?
Corny.
Before you bring that, I want to bring up one thing. It just came. I wrote this down. I woke up one night and wrote this down.
Oh,
You know,
Lord. Yeah, great.
no, you know, we got to get Cassie Atkins on here from
Yeah.
mental
I
issues,
agree.
mental illness, and ordinary misery. Know the difference.
You got a mental illness because that Patriot thing.
No, I know we
that-
all have our afflictions.
Yeah,
but no,
you need to have a talk with her about that.
Yeah, you got an addiction and a mental
I
illness.
may have to, but you think about it as
We were thinking the same thing the minute you said that.
No, but-
we looked at each other and we knew.
Yeah, you're exactly right, man.
But
You're
I know,
exactly
other
right.
than-
We're with you.
Other than sports analogies in real life, mental illness and ordinary misery, we got to know the difference. We just can't take a pill for ordinary misery.
Yeah,
Does that make
there are
any-
people who do take pills for ordinary
But
misery.
just for anxiety that they don't, it's, I don't know. See what I'm getting at? Is
Yeah, I
just-
see. I
and
understand. I
ordinary,
believe it.
but then if you think about it, ordinary misery is really good for us as a
But we
man.
also,
As a
when you're
person.
saying that, we also need to know the truth from fiction too.
Well, that's another.
Okay, because
It builds people. Ordinary misery sometimes.
yeah, we need. Facts don't care about feelings, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this is the biggest problem that we have in this country and for everything abroad.
I wanted to
More
bring that
people
up
are worried
before we
about
got into
feelings
it.
than facts. That's why you got that inspired change.
Yeah.
They're worried about feelings
Yeah.
than facts. Okay,
Right.
facts don't care about feelings at all.
Yeah.
Truth doesn't lie, but lie will try to bury
Yeah.
the truth every time.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like you said, you got mental illnesses and addictions. The biggest problem is not lying to yourself.
I think the best antidote for that is just doing something.
Yeah.
You just stay busy.
Yeah.
Do things.
Well, the thing is, if you stay, when I worked at Kraft, there was a manager. She was probably one of the sweetest managers. I mean, I had a lot of good managers. Some of them were good, some of them
Right.
bad. But I had some good ones. But this was probably one of the sweetest ladies I knew. And one of her words were when she had her meeting with the crew. Every time she said, "Just stay busy, guys, because idle hands are work of the devil."
Yes. There you go. Right there.
And it was something that she would say after every meeting.
Yeah.
Because her thing was, as long as you stay busy, you're good.
Yeah.
You are good. And you're right, because I've learned even when I come home and I read, I try to catch up on some of this stuff that I did lag behind on and some of the other things I'm trying to do forward.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time I get finished doing all that and then doing some of the honeydew list,
But that means depression really doesn't exist.
not if you occupy your mind.
Exactly. That's what I'm. That's what.
But it also depends on what you occupy your mind with.
With exactly. Yes.
Because
And there are certain things that people cannot help.
Oh no, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
And
some things.
sometimes this doesn't shut off for some people.
Yeah, they just can't.
okay, because you lead right to it, and you're very good at that. Ben's very good at that too, leading right to it. Because what I'm getting ready to say. There's certain things. You're right. Certain things people can't help, but then there's certain sick people in this world.
Yeah.
Like we saw in Strasbourg yesterday or the other day on the.
Yeah, I knew where. Because you knew where I was going. As soon as he said it, you knew where I was getting to.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because 13 years old, dude.
Why?
13 years
And
old.
what was his excuse?
13. What was his excuse? His wife.
Why would you say that?
Because she was the reason he got in trouble before.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Because she believed that you shouldn't be doing that.
I just
She said it
blows
was
my
all right.
mind. Why?
Yeah.
She
Why
said it was all
why
right.
would-
There's
why
some
would that be
sick
the reason?
motherfuckers out there.
There's-
He wouldn't have been arrested. He wouldn't have just
You
been
know-
put in cuffs if I would have been there.
The thing is, I mean, have you seen the ones where they slap the guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen those too. But what I'm saying is, look, I understand, you know, and to be quite honest, if anybody knows, you can actually look it up and find where they live. I'm not
Yeah,
saying go
I'm
out
sure.
there and
No,
be
no,
a
no.
vigilante and nothing like
Yeah,
that.
no.
I'm saying to be aware who's in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
You can
man, the
actually-
public, you can see it.
You can actually
Yeah.
get where they pinpoint exactly in your areas where they're at.
And there's a lot of them around here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how many in Strasburg alone. But what I'm saying,
No,
is-
they're probably they could be your neighbor. You just
Yeah.
never
We
know.
just don't know.
but what I'm saying is, this guy literally walks down, basically is trying to meet somebody.
And how old is this person again?
I think he was 70.
Yeah.
Why? Oh my God! At that age,
Dude, Bill Belichick is almost 90 and dating
I-
a 21-year-old.
I know, but I'm just saying. But I brought that.
Al
up
Pacino is 99 daggone years old having babies.
I know.
Mick Jagger and blah, 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 blah. His lead guitarist, they both still rolling around here with 19-year-olds.
Wow. Yeah, that's like Leonardo DiCaprio only dates. He's
Younger.
like 50. He only dates.
He
younger
only
women
dates younger women.
between the ages of 18 and 24.
Exactly.
So
And
You said the
yes,
key
I'm going to
number
blow.
there.
Yeah.
You said 18.
And some people may not like it, and I'm going to say it anyway. And Tom Hanks likes boys as long as they're young.
I didn't know that. So okay.
Well, I'm not going to say it. I take that
Okay.
back because that's
We don't know that,
hearsay. That's not true. But I do know he likes minors.
Wow.
I'm not going to say it's boys because I don't think he's gay.
Is it just because why these people do this? They can't transition in life and accept who they are when they get older.
No, what I think
Is
it
it-
is,
You know,
I'll
see
be
what I'm
quite
saying?
honest with you. You want to know what I think it is?
Why is this? Now that might be a mental thing.
For some, but for when you got guys,
Yeah.
when you got guys that have money and power, that's all that's about. Now I'm talking about the elites. It's
What-
about the money and power. It's not about a sickness.
It's like people that hold on to their hair. They don't
I
want to
didn't
shit.
know my sister's coaching first, second, third grade boys. They play 3-on-3 in West
Yeah.
Virginia.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I mean, the guy
No,
has
see
a
what
problem.
I'm getting at is it mental or is it just something that it's just money and power? It's probably
Too many OnlyFans.
yeah. That
Well, when it comes to the crooks of Hollywood, it's their money and power. They think
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want and get away with it.
But when you're looking at what happened in Strasburg, just that incident alone, and him sitting there blaming his wife, the point was who he was there to meet.
Yeah.
And what he was there to meet her for.
that's awful.
See what I'm getting at? That was the whole point of it. And to see that and to know, dude, what do you do all day?
Yeah. Like what is his hobbies? Yeah.
You know, what do you really do all
You
day?
should know what his hobby
Yeah.
was.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's like you said, idle hands. Keep
Well, I know where his hands were at too,
Yeah.
probably, but leave that alone
But-
too. But still,
I mean,
it just didn't make any sense. And then you got all this, and see, this is not the only place because I don't know. I didn't send it to you because I happened to catch it before I went to bed and I didn't think about it. But there was an incident also down south. A father and daughter got busted because she ended up pregnant.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's even worse. Okay.
See what I'm saying? Now they're charging the daughter also because she had a child, knowing that's her dad. But
Wow.
to me, she shouldn't be charged.
Yeah.
The dad should be charged.
Yes. Exactly.
Dad should be put up
Yeah, I
underneath the
think
jail,
so. I think
thrown
so.
up underneath the jail.
Yeah.
Let a couple of inmates take care of him first.
he'll be
And
yeah. They'll find out what he's really in for, and
Short rope, big
it
tree.
will. It will
I'm
take
sorry,
care of
people. I believe
itself.
in capital
Tall
punishment.
tree, short rope.
I do. I believe in capital
I
punishment.
mean, basically, that's what happens. A tall tree and a short rope. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, think about
So,
it. I mean, but that's
yeah.
not. I mean, these are the cases that we see.
It's going on.
Nobody ever talks about it. You know what they focus on now? They focus on wokeism. Okay? They focus on all the other things that, yeah, I do know things matter, but what about the kids? What about the people that
So-
are struggling in our communities not getting the help. You got this fraud in Minnesota going on worldwide. Okay,
Somalia.
Yeah.
that is destroying.
Getting millions of
Getting
dollars.
millions.
Somalians.
And the biggest problem is nobody's in handcuffs yet.
There won't be.
There probably won't be.
Exactly.
It'll just
Okay,
be,
So why
it'll be
condone it?
forgotten about. It'll be forgotten
just-
about.
We just had the Venezuelan thing happen. I brought it up in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have we have corruption in our own country with taxes and everything. Why can't we just and we can see it 54% more on taxes now in certain counties around here.
Well, understand something.
So-
It will happen. It will not happen in our lifetime,
Probably not.
but this country will become divided again at some point,
There's
and
going to
it'll
be some
probably
sort of
it'll
At
probably
some
be
point, I think it's
separate.
already there
It's-
because
no,
that's
it's
what
Well,
they
I'm
want
talking about
Yeah.
I'm talking about where you will have families fighting families.
Yeah.
There will be another war
a civil
within
type
this
of situation.
within this country, and it'll be separated east and west. How far
We don't
west
know.
we
Yeah.
don't know. I would like to see it go as far west as the fucking Rockies and just put everybody else on the other.
Okay,
fucking
Snoop
side.
Dogg,
just break
don't be
off
starting
the
the East-West conflict.
But you know,
Or
let the Rockies be the new continental
maybe there will be
divide.
an earthquake and it breaks off into an island.
Well,
You know, but
but
it
like I say, in the next 100 years,
Shenandoah County now,
yeah.
the food tax
Mm-hmm.
higher than Fairfax County, higher than Northern Virginia.
Yes.
How?
Like
How can
well, I can tell you how that's happening because
it's
this is where the
fucking
farmers got
crazy.
it's
screwed.
ridiculous.
This is where the farmers got screwed. Okay, so they have to
You
make
took the
a
word-
living
you took
somehow.
the words right out of my mouth.
And so they have by making a living because I tell you what I've noticed with this economy or with the previous economy to
Yeah.
this economy even
Yeah.
today, right now.
Yeah.
And I walked into probably a Borden. Yeah, I think it was Borden's at Borden's before what you call it came in.
Right.
It was during the COVID season.
Right.
So then, yeah, I walked into Borden's. This plumber comes in, his own business. I recognize the guy. I don't know the guy, but I reckon he's successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as soon as he asked for certain things, they told him, well, the price went up. And the first thing he said, you're killing business.
Yeah.
But it wasn't them. You know, he wasn't trying to aim it at them.
No, they don't dictate.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he even said, this is not a saying to y'all. He's saying, but with the prices increasing, I have to increase to buy this. I have to increase to my customers.
Right.
Yeah.
And my customers are going to turn to somebody cheaper sooner or later.
Exactly.
So that's going to cost me business. And then I might not get them back.
You probably won't because
Because if they do happen to find somebody that's trying to begin
Mhm.
and does just as good as work and does it cheaper, guess what?
Yeah, they're going to come in and underbid.
Exactly.
You need to know. You need to look at a bigger scale. You need, if you want to be a farmer now, you can't do it like what my grandfather did,
yeah.
or the guys back then,
Yeah. You can't
10 or 12 head of cattle.
No, it's not good.
If you got 400 acres, you need to have 300 head of cattle.
That would be the only way to
That's the
Make a
only way
profit.
you would make a profit.
Yeah.
You're not going to make a profit
all 40,
living
Yeah.
off of 16 head of cattle.
40 head of cattle.
And
So,
trying to sell them. Back then the local farmers did it to support their families. They didn't do it to make money. That's how they.
When
That's
I
how
would
they
hear
fed their
stories,
families.
when I would hear stories from past generations, as old as my dad's generation, is that people would get together to help other people in those type of situations. Other farms would help other farms, and it's just like, it's not. That's all in the past.
You would have to put up new fence around all your fields, and have more cattle than you and Heidi could keep up with yourselves. To
Hey, I got a cowboy hat. You give me a horse and a lasso, I'll ride out there.
I ain't
with you.
riding no fucking horse. I'll bring a 4-wheeler.
And I even make myself look good. I even make myself look tough because I got a patch
The
I
way
put
the
over
beef
my eye.
prices- well, Bob's gonna fall out soon on the beef prices. It's gonna happen.
Well,
But
you had a good year this year with the price of
it
beef.
is. It's great, but then you have to buy some back.
But just imagine how good your year would have been if you had 250 head of cattle to sell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That would
saying?
be astronomical. That would
Yeah.
be great.
But you see, that's the whole thing. So when you're talking about that, you're talking
But
about.
then we
where
look
you're
at
going.
our beef. Where's our beef?
I
with,
mean,
with as many people in the country that eat beef, fast food.
you
whatever.
sit back and think, how big are these farms out west
Yeah,
that are
Montana,
feeding,
Idaho.
feeding this country?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just imagine how many 5-pound bags of potatoes are sold in grocery
Idaho.
stores every day.
Exactly.
The whole damn state has to be a potato field. You know what I'm saying?
So-
and it still ain't enough to feed everybody. Where is it all coming from?
Like
Well, if anybody would like to know, I will say this. If you actually take a look, this is why a lot of people don't realize ramen noodles are bad for you.
I eat the shit out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay for some, but it's not something that you should constantly eat because it's actually got plastics in it.
Yeah.
Plastic.
and the sodium.
Dude, 2,000 milligrams of sodium does a body good.
But the
Our body does
microplastics,
need salt.
the
yes, but
microplastics,
not that much, but
the microplastics in ramen noodles and stuff like that,
yeah.
they actually cause you to gain weight
What,
Right. Ugh.
because it's plastic.
Yeah,
It's literally plastic.
yeah, you're eating.
what
plastic.
causes you to gain weight is what I did yesterday.
Well, we
I
all,
didn't have time for breakfast yesterday. I get up.
we all have a cheat day.
Me and the old lady tore all the Christmas stuff down, packed it up, and then I headed
Yeah.
to the garage. I had a couple cars to work on. Then from there, we went to her parents, tore everything down, put all their Christmas away. And here it is. It's 4:30, and I'm starving. I ain't had nothing to eat all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Fuck, we still got to go to the grocery store." She says, "Well, let's swing by McDonald's." I said, "Okay, we can get a little snack."
Okay.
I said, "We'll just get in. We'll go and get like a cheeseburger fry."
Right, make it small. Yeah.
I opened up my app.
Oh no.
I
So-
said, Big Mac's $2.50 special because the Wizards do something they don't do very often.
Win.
They win. So I said, I'll just get me a $2.50 Big Mac and a Coke. Well, no, I got the $2.50 Big Mac. Then went over and she was ordering. I got me one of the new deluxe chicken sandwiches with a large fry and a
Those are
drink.
good.
I
had
drank.
that.
I ate that Big Mac before my other meal come out. Then I sat down and ate every damn one of my French fries
Wow.
and that chicken sandwich and housed not only a large sweet tea but a large Coke with it.
How do you do that?
I don't know how.
And then I didn't eat nothing before I went home and passed out.
Hey,
I eat like 10,000 calories
You
in
know,
a 20-minute sitting. It was
I think-
done.
I think we all believe in trying to eat healthy, but sometimes you just got to have cheat days. You have to. You can't just eat. Avocados
but the
and
thing
salad
is-
all
I
the
would
time.
starve to death if I had to live off lettuce
Yeah.
and tomatoes.
I can eat a salad.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Actually, I eat more salad.
I
than
eat a
that.
salad, but it's got pepperonis in it. It's got ham or turkey.
Yeah, but then that defeats
it's
all
got
the
bacon
purpose.
bits.
That defeats the purpose.
It's got garlic and herb
yeah.
croutons, and then I drown it with Thousand Island or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And just, that's a salad.
A chef salad times two.
I will not eat romaine lettuce for nothing. Romaine lettuce is not lettuce. It's disgusting.
Is it like kale then?
I don't even
Seaweed.
like the hard white
Actually, I
parts
tried
and
seaweed
iceberg
the other day.
lettuce.
Actually, I tried seaweed. the
I
other
love
day.
seaweed.
Seaweed's good.
Seaweed is good.
Yeah.
But like, I don't even like when you get into the head of iceberg lettuce and you get it in the big hard white pieces in the middle.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
shit goes in the trash.
No, that's-
The minute I'm done with the
I get
leafy
that.
greens, I'm done with that head of lettuce.
I give that to the pigs. So.
Yeah. I mean, to
You
me,
know how
I
to
would
fix that
rather
problem
grow that
with the
little.
core of lettuce.
What's that?
The core of lettuce that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just take the lettuce, hit it like that on the core, it actually pop, and then just like.
No, I want all that hard white crap that comes right off of that core out too.
It's
does.
it's like a lacrosse ball. It's so
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, it comes out.
If
Punch
I
it
could
real
come
hard
over and
like
plant
that,
30
come out.
acres of that loose leaf spinach that you or lettuce that you plant in the garden, like one row, a little patch,
Yeah, I call
and
it
you get
butt
it like
plug.
one, you get like one
Yeah,
cut out
that's
of it and
good.
it dries up. I could eat that shit every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
look what Mark's saying. Oh, thank you, Mark, for highlighting Drake May at MVP.
Drake, oh my god,
Eagles and,
he's an
Eagles,
Eagles
oh
fan.
my God, I did agree with Mark
He's
the other
an
day.
Eagles fan.
I
Nobody
think the
agrees
Eagles
with
and
him.
I think the Eagles and Patriots could happen.
No.
Oh, now all of a sudden,
Oh,
no,
my
stop
God,
razzing
that
on
is
his
great.
Johnson,
Yeah.
please.
Oh my
Hey,
Lord!
he did bring up a good point though. He said
Eagles
the
and
Cowboys
pass
have
part
4
three.
quarters left in their miserable season.
So
And you're one
Hey.
and done, Mark.
Hey,
You're one.
why is Dak Prescott not in the conversation
he
for
should be in the
MVP?
MVP conversation for the year he had.
for the first time. Now, when they were winning, of course, Dak Prescott wasn't playing good.
Right.
And then he was in the conversation.
Yeah.
Now that he's actually playing like he should play.
I think, Mark, I'm sure you're watching right
Dude,
now.
the reason we're down this year is our whole team's been hurt the whole year.
I think
Hurt last year,
basically
anyway.
it's going to be Rams and Eagles next week on Monday Night Football.
But I do have something else
All
I
right.
wanted to say.
Dude, we got two delusional people. Mark
Yeah, I know.
and Ben.
I really do agree with Mark. It's going to be Eagles and Pats Part 3 in the Super Bowl. It could happen. It's a possibility.
Oh, my God.
Wouldn't that be a great Super Bowl to watch? You guys.
Why did you get back on football?
We all get 53 players. Yeah. but most of our 53 are hurt, and there are guys like us three filling the roster spots. You got Josh Johnson at quarterback.
Josh Johnson.
Jack Johnson? The guy who sings
Josh.
upside down. No, just kidding. Okay.
Okay. And we got Cowboys and Giants today. So.
Who
Who
cares?
cares? I'm watching two games.
Steelers and Ravens tonight.
Steelers and Ravens.
Right? Okay. Let's
And
go
then
over. Let's
I'm
go
gonna
over the
watch.
picks for the week.
I'm gonna watch
Broncos and
the
Chargers.
scoreboard on ESPN for the Saints.
Oh yes.
For the Saints Falcons game.
Texans over Colts probably will happen. Packers and Vikings today. Cowboys, Giants, Lions and Bears. Broncos and Giants.
Dude,
Chargers.
the Broncos Chargers is gonna be a good game.
I think Chargers. Hopefully, my God, please let the Chargers win. I'm
Why are you always begging?
I'm
man?
praying that the Chargers win today.
Man,
Somehow.
come on.
I'm
You
a
know, you gotta
Dolphins.
know
I'm a
whoever
Dolphins.
begs for a football
I'm a
team.
Dolphins fan today.
I'm a Chargers fan too. Just today.
Okay, so we're going to come back
All
to the NFL because we have to do our picks today. So
Oh well,
No,
well I'll go over
I'm
last
gonna
week's
talk about-
records real quick before we
All right.
while you're bringing up the
We
schedule.
all had horrible weeks.
Well,
I did.
you pulled away
He
from
did.
Ben. You gave yourself a little 3-game lead. Ben went 2-6 last
That was
week.
awful.
2-6.
I did pick
2
the
and
one
6.
game that you guys didn't pick.
You did pick the Browns over the Steelers.
Yeah.
And we all three picked the Pats. Other than that, you were sucking
Oh
balls.
crap!
I didn't do much better. I went 3-5.
Wow. How did y'all four change?
And
So-
Rick come in at a solid 5-3.
Yeah.
So Rick now goes to 49-38 on the year.
I'm the first loser because I'm going to be second place.
46-41 for Ben.
Yeah.
I'm at 55-30.
I got to gain some ground today.
What ground?
I
Boy,
don't-
on me. Because we're not catching BJ.
I know.
I got a 6-game. Dude,
I have to win out all of them today.
hold on. Why ain't my mathing? I'm 58-30, not
You're
55-30. So I got a 9-game lead. I don't even have to pick this week, and I still
Exactly.
win.
Yeah.
Well, we got to go with the playoff
All right.
games. The Packers Vikings are the first one to
Week
start off.
18.
All right, hold on here.
Oh
Right.
gosh. here we
And
go.
by the way, people, please tune in next week because the pie in the face is coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring those next week for the wild card playoff start.
I'll wear it proudly. I will wear the pie in my face for the whole entire show.
I don't know if I'm going
All
to
right,
for
so
the
we're
whole
going-
time. I
we're
want to take
going-
the pie to your face next
We're
week.
going Packers Vikings for the first game.
Vikings have nothing to play for, but everything to lose. They are going to rebuild. They're going to tank this game. They're not going to worry about J.J. McCarthy. The Packers going to win this one.
Packers.
It's going to be a roll.
I'm going with Packers in this one. I have to. They'll have to win to get strong.
I'm glad you siding with me. You don't catch up by siding with me.
I'm not. I am going to pick you.
Packers are beat up.
I mean,
Packers are beat up.
Justin Jefferson
They
will
gotta go
be
back
with
up
another
too,
team
so it
next
doesn't
year.
matter if Jordan Love plays or not.
Justin Jefferson will be with another team next year.
I think the Vikings win. I'm going to take the Vikings.
I think Jefferson will be with another team next year.
Max Bosmer has another big game.
Texas Colts, even though the Colts are out,
Texans all the way. I got to pick Texans.
Really?
I have to.
you don't believe in Phillip Rivers going to try to at least
Phillip
play that
Rivers is
last
not
game
even.
and win?
Phillip Rivers is not even starting this week.
He's not.
No, seriously, they're going with a rookie. I can't think, but look it up. It's someone.
I ain't
Are they
worried about
playing
this.
Riley Leonard? at
Riley
quarter-
Leonard is playing.
He's
for
a
the Colts.
tight end.
They're playing the Colts, a different quarterback this week. I've got to go with Texans. If there's Riley Leonard's going to start, Texans win big. No Philip Rivers. They head for a 2-game practice run here, but I think he's done.
Well, that's the thing. Why do that? I think Rivers come back and should play another year.
I know that would be nice to see that, but I don't think
Yeah.
he's starting today. I think they ruled him out. So
Dang on. If he doesn't play, then I have to go with
You
the
got
Texans. I was
You
hoping that he
gotta
would
go with
play.
Texans, yeah.
January 2nd. Sauce Gardner's out, Will Mallory's out, and Daniel Scott is out.
Oh, I still got to go with the Texans because they got everybody out.
I go Texans.
So Philip Rivers is active.
Okay.
I'm still going Texans.
Yeah, I got to go
Their
with Texans. All
defense,
those
their
injuries.
defense is the best. Okay.
Okay, the key games: Saints Falcons.
Falcons.
This
Falcons
is a doo-doo game.
I
Who
think-
really cares?
Kirk Cousins wins this one. Falcons win.
Yeah, Falcons.
Titans and Jaguars.
I'm going Falcons as well. We're going to see the old dirty bird.
I mean, really, there's only a few playoff games. I mean, all of them, depends on where they
Jets and
seed.
Bills. You think there's no way the Jets will win that one?
Jets are tanking the season as
There's
well.
No, they're tanking. Bills win that one big.
Why do you think the Jets got rid of everybody? Because they're tanking the season.
It would be hilarious to see
Taking
the
the
Jets
Bills.
win, though. I would love to see that. That would be so awesome.
Cassie, if you hear us, please. We got a person that has a very, very hard addiction,
I'm just saying what I'm thinking.
and he really needs some
I'm just
therapy
saying
about
what I'm
why he keeps talking about the Patriots. I mean, we're talking about
Why
the
are
Bills
we?
Jets
Why
game
are we picking the Bills Jets game to go over?
because he said it.
I just brought it up, hoping the Jets will pull off the upset.
Lions Bears, which is still where the Bears need seeding.
Bears, I don't know. I think the Bears win.
Or you think the Lions try to play it out? It's going to be a divisional game. I think the Lions try to play it out. But I'm
Yeah,
taking the
actually,
Bears
go
anyway.
with the Lions on this one. Lions will win this one.
Thank you, Ben, for going call.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Bears.
The Lions are out of the playoffs, but I think the
I'm
Lions.
going Lions.
Yeah, Lions too.
You don't care. You're just throwing up though. Chargers Broncos.
You know what? Wait a minute. Chargers aren't starting Herbert today. I got to go Broncos. I have to. Even though I want to see Chargers win, Herbert's not playing. Broncos win. At Mile High. They're undefeated at home all year.
Dolphins Patriots.
I take it
Patriots,
you're
of
picking
course.
the Broncos.
I'm picking
Yeah,
I'm picking Patriots, of course, to round out the year.
Dude, I don't even want to waste that. Nobody cares but Ben. That's like nobody. There's going to be one person in the state of Virginia that watches that football game.
That's me.
It's going to be Ben. Nobody in this area gives a shit about the Patriots Dolphins. I mean, who in the hell cares? I'm taking the Pats.
All right.
He just picks that game, so we all pick the fucking Pats. That's
Yeah,
why.
see, I'm glad you guys agree with me on this. Miami
That's like picking the
cold
Commanders Eagles game. Nobody gives a shit.
I mean, the Eagles will win that one today, probably.
Yeah, I'll take the Pats.
Nobody is playing for the Eagles. They're sitting everybody.
Oh shit! So wait a minute, Commanders. Might
No. You want the Eagles, buddy.
Nah.
You want the Eagles.
All right, I'll go with the Eagles in this one. All right, I'll pick the Eagles in this one. All right.
I don't even care.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go.
I think the
Commanders
Eagles win.
because
Just
this
by,
is-
yeah.
I'm going Skins as well. Hell with it. Why
yeah, the
not?
Skins.
I'm going.
And the
with
last but
Skins.
not least, Ravens Steelers.
All right. I'm going. My gut is telling me Steelers, maybe, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna reverse my analogy. I'm gonna go Steelers in this one. Steelers sneak in with Aaron Rodgers. Oh.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Ravens need a victory.
Yeah, Denver Lions.
All right. I think the Steelers win this one, Rick. I think it's going to go the other way.
Let me see if they
They
say
had a bad
anything
week last
about.
week. They'll rebound this week and they'll win. Ravens will be out. Sorry,
They're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry.
But it's at Pittsburgh.
It doesn't
Coming
matter
off
where
of a
Derrick
loss.
Henry plays at. When you get a heavy dose of him, it didn't matter where he runs at.
I think Tomlin finds a way to win with the.
All
Aaron
right, so I'm
Rodgers.
going to venture to say that Lamar Jackson plays today.
He does play. Lamar Jackson is playing.
If Lamar plays, I got to go with Pittsburgh.
Lamar's playing.
If he plays, I got to go with Pittsburgh.
I'm going Pittsburgh on this one.
I was actually hoping he didn't play because I was going with Tyler Huntley thinking, okay, now you're really going to get a dose of Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but now they're not. Derrick Henry.
I mean, they still can because there's something wrong with Lamar.
Something is going on with his back with Lamar. He's just not as prolific as he used to be.
And that's the reason I'm saying that
I think
if
Aaron
Lamar's
Rodgers-
playing, I got to go with Pittsburgh
So
because I think
Pittsburgh
he's
will-
injured and they're not saying anything.
at Pittsburgh home field, I think they're going to win.
I got to go with it because, like I said, if Tyler Huntley is the quarterback, I will go with the Ravens.
Jackson is starting today.
If Jackson's starting today, I'm sorry, I got to go with Pittsburgh because to me, there's an injury going on with Jackson that they're not saying.
Yeah, so we're all picking the Steelers.
No,
We're not? Okay. All right.
I had Lamar and King Henry all year in fantasy. I'm going to keep riding their job.
All right.
Right. I mean, they are going to get a heavy dose of them today.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Wow.
It's just that they have to pass.
So
Hell, we might as well pick one more game and make it 10 to give y'all a chance to catch up.
Cardinals and Rams, we didn't highlight them.
Oh, my gosh, that's a no-brainer, man.
Rams win all the way.
That's like picking the fucking Pats Dolphins. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Let's go with something that does have some significance
Did we-
as far
did
as
we-
no significance,
Did
okay?
we go, we already went Bills.
No.
Jets.
Browns, Bengals. That has no significance.
wow. Okay.
Plus, somebody's trying to get the sack record.
Exactly.
I think will the Browns win 2 in a row?
Dude, Shadur could have a big game because the Bengals defense is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm going Joe Burrows and Jamar Chase in this one. Bengals win in the end.
The Bengals.
Myles Garrett will get the record, but I think the Cincinnati Bengals will win. Cincinnati's
as I
fully
hate to
healthy
say
on offense.
As much as I'm interested in watching Suzuki, and I think that he's going to have a good game today.
Shedeur Sanders will have a great game.
Look, I'm not a Shedeur Sanders fan. I'm not. But I'm telling you, I'm not as hard on him as a lot of people are. Yes, do I disagree with a lot of the things that he did? But actually watching him play, if
I
he
think
gets a
Cincinnati
guy who
wins this
knows
one.
how, if he gets a good quarterback coach,
Yeah, Cincinnati wins this one. Close out the year.
if Shedeur gets a good quarterback coach, he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, his struggles are really he's a kid who doesn't know how to read defenses quite fully yet.
He's still playing scared. Most of his interceptions, he's forcing shit. He's throwing the ball instead of throwing the ball away. He's
I
throwing
will
it
say
up.
right.
Browns win.
Okay.
Browns win.
But look at this part, and I don't know if you agree or not, but I do say this from what I have seen. I will say, yeah, he gets a quarterback coach that will build him up and teach him of the shifts, because that's part of his problem.
Now
Teams were shifting on him at the last second, and now he doesn't know where. If you watched Sam Darnold last night, you would have saw it. Team shifted at the last second. He already knew, okay, this is the mic, blah, blah, blah. Where Shedor's not catching that.
there is a stat that was brought up by a viewer, and he's an Eagles fan. Josh Allen has never beat the Eagles. Oh my God! I did,
What,
he ain't
what
gonna
does
see
that
him.
matter? How many
Well,
times
that's
has
what-
he played them?
Yeah, and he ain't gonna see him anyway because the Eagles gonna be one and done after next week.
they'll play the Rams next week probably.
Right, so the Eagles are done.
If they play the Rams, I'm rooting for Eagles in that one. I don't like
You
the
can
Rams.
root all
I
you
don't like
want.
the Rams
They're done.
personally. I'm rooting.
It doesn't matter who the Eagles play next week. They can play in Timbuktu, Miami, and they can play some Strasburg High School football team next week. I'm going to tell you, they're done. They're one and done. The Eagles and the Patriots are both one and done.
What are you guys going to do if both those teams make it to the big dance?
I'm not going to do anything. You want to know why? Because it's not going to happen. Not this year. Not till 2026. It's not going to happen. Okay. Neither one are going to be considered 2026 NFL champions.
Right.
Not going to happen. As a matter of fact, it's not going to happen that they're going to make it past the first round.
I might just drop him off at Cassie's on the way out of here. You might have to follow behind and drop his car off.
He might be in a padded coat.
And Mark just said you said that last year.
Mark, let me tell you something.
Hey, I'm picking Eagles next week against the Rams.
Oh my God! Why don't y'all it's
going to happen on Monday night.
You remember the song I showed you I got from my wife?
Yeah.
Why don't you and him make a song together? Okay.
Oh,
Patriots and Eagles love.
Well,
Okay.
we need to get him as a guest first, and then we'll go.
Who are you picking? Browns, Bengals.
Okay.
Taking the Browns, man.
All right.
I believe
We're going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. I'll take it, Shaduki.
I'm going Cincy with Joe Burrows.
I can't believe y'all.
Myles Garrett will get the sack record, but they'll still lose.
But I will. Hey, Mark Capozio, I'm going to say this, man. I got to give you some credit. Ben needed a friend. He really did. He needed a friend on his side. So I'm glad that you decided to stand up beside him and take the lumps that he's going to take all season long. This year, probably next year also.
Me and Mark see it as realist. It's going to happen. Probably going to happen. All right.
Ben.
He sides with me on MVP Drake May.
Ben.
So, all right.
You're a guy. Don't say it, Ben. You actually asked me a question 5 years ago, and I still remember. No, actually 6 years. No.
6 years.
No, it was longer than that. It was when 9/11 happened. You actually asked me a question that said, anything is possible. So if a person would have caught a brick and wrote it down and then jumped, he could have survived that.
Yeah. I remember saying that to you.
Because anything is possible.
Anything's possible.
Ben, it's not the fall that kills you. It's a sudden stop at the bottom.
If you jump the stones to the never mind.
That's parkour. And guess what? Guess how many have survived that when they do stuff like that?
You know what I found out this week? I found out if you leave your car windows open at night, you can prevent frost.
Yeah, but it's a hell of a cold drive.
No, you leave your car windows down. If it's going to be 18 degrees at night, you leave them down, and then you have no frost to deal with the next morning.
I don't know. I find that hard to believe. If I leave my windows down,
I leave
my windows down in the summertime. I wake up and everything's
that actually happened to me this week. That actually happened to me this week. I forgot to roll down the windows on a couple of them, and I had no frost. It happened. True shit. It happened. I mean, I walked outside and it blew my mind. I didn't have to defrost.
Matthew Stafford has a big game today. He secures the MVP.
Stafford, he sucks.
Stafford has 4 touchdown passes today and locks down the MVP. Because Drake May is only going to throw for like 175 yards today against the Dolphins.
All right. You guys are high on Quinn Evers.
Don't sleep on the Dolphins defense.
They're traveling to New England.
Doesn't matter.
Hot weather to cold.
Yes, but it's not snowing up there today.
It's not. No.
That's where they struggle. It's not the cold itself, it's the snow.
Dude, well, you imagine how quiet the show is going to be after the first week of the NFL playoffs. Ben's going to come in here all fucking mopey.
Probably won't hear from Mark.
He's going to be all mopey.
I have that in back.
I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Is what it's going to be. I'm going to be sitting there, laying on the couch watching the game. It's going to be like a 4 o'clock game. So at 4:45, I'm going to fucking bed. I can't take this. Congratulations, Chargers. I can't watch this shit no more.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. I'm done.
No,
Fucking
the text that
NFL's
you're going to
rigged.
get.
The NFL's rigged.
Yeah, exactly. The text you're going to
It's
get.
all about Josh Allen.
I can't believe that they hit Drake May and no call it wasn't called.
It's all rigged. Yeah.
I can't believe it. And all it's going to be is some guy blew past Drake May like that, and Drake May's going to fall down. I can't believe that was roughing the passer.
Yeah, he's gonna look like old LeBron.
Yeah,
They're flopping
you're going to see
around.
Drake May do this. Going to be behind his helmet.
Like that.
Yeah, you call it, Ref? Call it?
Oh, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Now, you like that, don't you?
That was a good analogy on what could happen.
Well, I'm just saying, my question is actually to
You're
Mark.
just predictors.
Well, all of a sudden, how come Mark all of a sudden turned into a Patriots fan? Is it because the Eagles are one and done as well? I mean, I'm just wondering.
He just sees the greatness in Drake May.
He said, "Nope, I'll be here."
I'm just wondering because I'm just sitting there. I'm looking at all this. I mean, I don't have much. I said all year the Cowboys would not make it.
Dude,
I was high on the Cowboys for a little bit there.
Yeah, you had those false beliefs, but I was a realist, and I mean, so if anybody's a realist, I'm the realist.
Yeah.
So you can't say you're a realist. You're an illusionist.
Rick, it's tough to disagree, but Philly is a quiet 11-5.
I understand.
They're a quiet 11-5.
I care less.
They've suffered through
There is
all
greed.
that bullshit.
It's not over.
That's not over until
It's
it's over.
not over.
Come playoff time, you squash that shit.
It's not over, and you seen it at the end of the game when Jalen Hurts was walking off the field. You can see it in his face. I'm a superstar. These are my butlers. Watch what happens in the playoff. Watch what happens.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
You can see it in his face. I'm a superstar. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Dude, they've given up the second fewest points in the league this year defensively.
So
It's their offense that's hurt.
if you were betting money, what would be the two teams you think make it to the Super Bowl?
Right now,
Money
if
on
I'm
the
betting
line.
money right now,
if you had your mortgage on the line or whatever, big money on the line.
right now,
Right.
Denver, Seattle.
I mentioned Denver and Seattle earlier. They look like the favorites. They're probably going to be the ones.
As much as it pains me to say, because I have Buffalo picked, but I got to stick with that.
Buffalo Bills, yes. Unfortunately,
I would still bet money that Buffalo comes out. If it's not
now
Denver, it's going to be Buffalo.
if it feels like if Buffalo makes it, oh God, I have to say congratulations and root for them because they've never won one. Just to see the fans get a win first ever. If Buffalo makes it, yes, congratulations if they make it. And then
I would put two bets out there. I would do a Denver, Seattle, and I would do a Buffalo Rams.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe even, I mean, you can even mix that up to Denver, Denver, Seattle.
so what would you like to see?
Or Denver, Denver, Buffalo.
What I want to see, I would love to
for
see
America to see
Buffalo and the Rams.
Okay.
I think that would be a better Super Bowl.
That would be more of a gunfight.
You know what could happen is honestly the 49ers could just surprise everyone and make it.
That's true.
So it could
That
be
is
Buffalo
true.
and 49ers.
That is true. I'm not going to put them out of the picture either.
49ers.
The only teams I am putting out of the picture is the Patriots and the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, I thought you would, but
Because
They
as far as
might
I'm concerned,
not lose
who's the
in
number 3
first
defense?
round.
Who's the number 3 defense?
number 3, well,
It's the
there's
Texans. Yeah.
Denver.
A lot of people slept on them too.
Eagles got a good defense.
Eagles fans. That's another team that quietly crept up the ladder, who has a great defense.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about
No.
at all.
Philly and New England might not lose the first round games, but
Divisional.
I don't see them either of them making it to the championship round.
But you know what would be great? I would love to see an AFC Championship Denver.
And can I say this about the Texans? This is one thing people are forgetting about the Texans. C.J. Stroud, yes, he's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
But his backup is actually better. Because when he came in, he proved it.
Yeah.
They actually were really winning when he got in there. So that shows you something. They're a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Very dangerous because if C.J. Stroud goes down, they don't drop a step with the backup. They actually move forward.
I think
that's dangerous football.
I think we'll see a rematch. NFC would be 49ers and Seattle rematch from last night. NFC championship.
I mean, it can go. It's going to be such a toss-up right now because I will say from what we talked about earlier, with certain things happening, it was made for the playoffs to be this way. Every team's got something on the line. The good part about it is most of the teams that are in it do deserve to be there.
The Steelers make it in today, probably, somehow.
Ravens get in, you can't sleep on them either.
Exactly. I mean, so what I'm saying is you can't, as much as we criticize Pittsburgh, still, Mike Tomlin proved, okay, we're still winners.
It's just the way they looked last week. I don't see them having
But you got to understand, it's an aging team.
Yeah,
they're an aging team.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened without DK.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
didn't he get a 2-game suspension?
Yeah, he got a 2-game suspension.
He doesn't play today.
Right.
Okay. Well, so.
But I'm just saying, when you're looking at teams like that and the playoffs coming coming up next week, as much as I hate the way they put the scenario out there. Well, I do like that every team was competitive, and it's come down to the final week for a lot of them.
Right.
A majority more than like it used to be, maybe one or two.
Right.
I like the majority look for teams trying to make the playoffs. I think that makes for better football. I just wish the toughness would get back into football. But looking at the way these scenarios are playing out and the next week's playoffs,
we could be all wrong and see Denver and the Bears in the Super Bowl.
We can see so many different teams.
You never know.
Because right now, all the teams that are going to the playoffs deserve to be there.
But
they do deserve to be there.
It's a whole new season. It's a different animal.
But hopefully the outlook is what we see this year pairs off to next year.
I think it's very exciting to see all these teams that are more or less even.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully it pairs off to next year where it even gets better.
Yeah.
I want to see the dog fights in the division. I want to see 3 or 4. If every division has 4 teams, I want to see at least 3 battling for that position and a playoff position out of each league, out of each division. I think that makes for good football.
Yeah.
When you got
except for the AFC East.
No, I like to see all 4 teams battle there.
Yeah, but I mean,
except for one.
They have a 6-point chance.
Here we go.
6% chance.
New England to make it.
New England to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Their concerning weakness is quarterback Drake May after his first read. Of course, May is leading MVP candidate, and it's hard to find holes in his game, but there is one. The data tracks whether quarterbacks throw to their first read. On first read throws, May ranks 5th in DVOA. However, if he goes to a later read, he drops to 22nd in the league. So if you get him off his first read, he is not good.
Okay.
The problem is getting him off his first read. He's one of the league's best quarterbacks against the blitz and among young quarterbacks who have played a full season.
They're getting their offensive line back.
Only Philly's Jalen Hurts and Seattle's Sam Darnold were knocked off their first read less often.
So
the Steelers and Jaguars are 2 of the teams that are above average at getting opposing quarterbacks off their first read.
So Jaguars.
While the Broncos are average.
Boy, you're really thinking now, aren't you?
I am. So
boy, it's really starting to hurt your feelings, isn't it?
No, it's truth. I can't deny that.
It's hard to believe that he drops that far if you knock him off his first read.
Yeah, and that's very important.
That's talking about a quarterback
that's
being able
why
to read
I'm
a
hoping.
defense.
That's why I'm hoping a lot of upsets like Denver and Houston get beat out.
See, already you just lost the battle because you said I'm hoping now.
I'm hoping. I'm just hoping
Because
as a
now
fan,
you know
to
the
see
flaws,
Texans
and you
Denver.
know the teams that are starting to exploit it.
I'm hoping
Do you
certain
not
teams-
think that come playoff time that the defensive coordinators, no matter who they play, know
Yeah.
that?
if Buffalo beats New England again in the playoffs, let's say divisional round, okay, does
They're
New
done.
England have a chance?
No.
And I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. Seriously.
Experience.
Or does the New England,
Experience.
or
No,
does the Patriots make adjustments?
No, Ben, I'm going to tell you why they don't. Because they're not going to make it past the first round, Ben.
All right. Okay.
They're not going to make it. The bright lights are going to be too much for Drake May. Next year could be a whole different story. But this is a kid who's never seen the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence.
You are correct on history that most time that doesn't bode
Exactly. It doesn't bode well for a quarterback the first time they get into the playoffs.
I have to agree with that. Yeah, but this could be the time that history.
Okay, so now we're in
He's
church
not-
giving tithes for
he's
hopes and
not
prayers,
quite-
I
right?
am hoping and praying, yes.
So we're going to church with hopes and prayers. Just go ahead and throw your
But then
tithes
Mark
in
has
there.
a good thing is that's most quarterbacks. We have to get to them. They were always affected by the Eagles or the defense to do that. Okay, so, but we don't know what's going to happen. History may not repeat itself with that.
I understand history does change at times,
Yeah,
but if
As
you're
much-
looking at the analytics,
yeah, it doesn't bode well.
exactly.
No.
The analytics show.
That's why I have it in the back of my mind. I'm preparing if that does happen. Yes, I'll have to.
Drake May is not the juggernaut of the Commanders of last year. He doesn't have what it takes to get them to the Super Bowl or to the championship game.
And that was the whole thing, because if you watch, there is a difference.
Mhm.
This is what I'm going to show you. There is a difference. What we saw in Drake May, even under panic this year, you saw panic at times.
Yeah,
And
maybe once or twice.
it's not more. It's more than once or twice. Certain teams made him panic.
Mhm.
What he's talking about is this is the difference. When Jaden Daniels came in, there was no panic, regardless of what situation he was in. That's the thing. You can roll your eyes all you want. That's the difference from a elite quarterback.
You can't argue that he wasn't smooth under pressure in his
He
rookie
was
season
last year. Look at him this year.
Well,
He
been
got
fucking
hurt.
the whole
My
fucking
gosh,
year.
Ben, he got hurt. Which once again, Ben sends out memes when other quarterbacks get hurt. Wait, because
Okay.
Drake May's time is coming. It might be today. And when it does, I'm going to find the meme that I'm going to send right to you, because you dogged all these other quarterbacks that
Yes,
got
I
hurt.
do. Yes, I do.
And that's unfair, because nobody should get hurt. I don't like to see bad injuries on a team. And you make fun of them when they get bad injuries because they don't play for the Patriots. But when one happens for the Patriots, I'm going to dog you. I'm
Okay.
going to dog the guy.
He said, you get the same text, I'm sure. Oh, so-and-so's hurt for the
Josh
it's a better,
Allen does
better
have a
chance
foot
for the
issue.
Patriots. Better chance for the Patriots today.
Josh Allen does have a foot ailment going on, so he can't run as much as he used to.
Dude, he don't have to run. He's got Haley Steinfeld on
All
his
he has
right.
to do is
on
jump
his
over
right
half
side.
of them. He jumps over half of them. That's why he calls him Superman now.
But he can't just.
You know what?
by
Even
himself.
if Josh Allen goes home after a loss today, what he's got waiting at home for him, what does it matter?
I mean,
He's still in the playoffs. I mean,
yeah, he's still in the playoffs. Yeah.
He's not a Swiftie. He's got a battery.
yeah.
He is. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I'm sorry. I don't
No.
think she's that good looking. Like I said,
Mark, you ain't gonna sit here and say that if Jalen Hurts missed 8 games this year
Well,
and the Eagles didn't win the division because of it, you wouldn't be saying that the Eagles didn't win because Hurts was hurt. If you lost your starting quarterback and you were out there with, I don't even know who their backup is.
yes, Tom
It's
Brady
probably,
did do it, yes.
well, I know it's not Gardner Minshew anymore because he was Nick Foles or whoever their backup
Yeah.
is.
wasn't it their first quarterback? Did
Well-
he come back? No, he's somewhere else. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for them because they're
All
one
right.
and done anyway. So, but
guys keep saying one and done. Okay.
Dang, yeah.
I'm
They got an
preparing.
8.5 chance to win
yes.
the Super Bowl.
I'm preparing for it.
They got an 8% chance to win it. The Eagles
The
do.
Eagles have an 8% chance to
Yeah.
win the Super Bowl. So,
You know, so I mean that tells you something.
I mean,
There's
the
some
New England's
confidence
at
there
what,
somewhere.
6.5, I think, something like that. 6.5. Seattle's at 13% to win. So, Houston has a 5.
I'm laughing because he's trying to.
I'm trying to be hopeful here and just.
If y'all don't
I'm grasping
understand, by
for straws.
sitting here, you don't see the looks that I see, especially when we're discussing the Patriots. And if it's anything negative about the Patriots, he will roll his eyes literally with a smile on his face. And if y'all didn't catch the sarcasm last week that he was throwing,
I can't do that. Yeah.
y'all don't get it. That's why I laugh sometimes when I look over that way, just out of the blue, because he's such a Patriots fan. He is looking for every reason. I mean, even if it's paranormal, hoping that Casper the Friendly Ghost comes and helps.
Shit. Guess who's going to be quarterback of the day for the Eagles against the Commanders?
Who?
Sam Howell.
Wow, a former commander, right?
Yeah.
Which could.
There was a reason the Commanders got rid of him.
Yeah. Sam Howell.
I always say this for people who see trades and you think there's sometimes the blockbuster trades, ask yourself this question.
Okay.
Dude,
They
Sam
traded
Howell-
him for a reason.
Sam Howell did not play bad the year that he quarterbacked half the games for the Redskins.
Sam Howell was pretty decent.
Yeah.
He played 17 games. He completed 63% of his passes, just shy of 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 21 interceptions.
Right. So.
And that was with a shitty Commanders team.
So that just bodes well with the Eagles today.
Oh yeah, he's
solid.
Sam Howell might put up fucking 40 points against us today.
No, he's a solid backup, just like Mariota was a solid backup. There are such things as solid backups in this league,
right?
And that make a career out of it.
Oh,
and that can actually lead you. That when you lose a court, when your starter goes down, you're not losing a step.
Are we going to highlight any world news before we?
Well, you talked about the Venezuelan thing.
Here's a tidbit of something. The new district attorney under the new New York mayor is the same district attorney that was a defense lawyer for the 9/11 bombing suspects.
Yeah.
Isn't that horrible to see that?
Well, I'll put it this way: for the city of New York,
I think it's bad.
For the city of New York.
Isn't that horrible?
If it gets bad, you voted for it.
Yeah.
But just to see,
you voted for it.
But do you see the way that mayor came up on the stage and people were clapping about it?
You voted for it.
Yeah. But there was not an old person in that crowd that I saw that was clapping.
I've said it and I'll say it again, just like
younger generations were.
Just like with what's happening in Minnesota. You keep voting the wrong way. You only vote in socialism once. I'm telling you.
And it creeps in and it's over.
And with the way things are looking right now, we're already in a socialist government. We just haven't got hit with the hammer yet. Look at what's going on. You got this scam. You got this clown up here in New York.
Yeah.
Come on, guy. He's talking about free this, free this, free this, free government, free all. Hold up. Who's going to pay for it?
Who? Yeah. All the rich people are going to leave New York.
Right. So once they leave, guess who else pays for it? The middle class. And then once they leave, who else pays for it? The underclass. And guess what? There is none. No. Because that's who's going off the system as it is.
It's just going to shoot up. It's going to get even worse. And New York had a great run.
What did I say about a year ago about Escape from New York?
Yeah, you're right.
I said it's going to be a movie. What you saw in the movie is getting ready to come to life. You're getting ready to see Snake Plissken right up there in New York City, baby.
You know what the problem is they come to places like this.
Because California is getting that same way. Remember, there was two movies: Escape from New York and Escape from LA.
Yep.
And what both sides happening right now.
Little tidbit to think about viewers on that. I brought up the district attorney thing, and that's pretty awful stuff.
Yeah, isn't it funny how certain movies
later,
isn't it funny how certain movies are starting to take place in reality, huh?
They're depicting the future.
I mean,
Glad we won't be around to see it.
Maybe we won't be around to see it. So.
Well, don't be surprised.
So
As close as things are getting.
The difference is I can live off grid in the woods and take care of myself and still eat every day.
Just eat every day and shoot.
Yeah.
Fend for yourself.
But what I'm saying is
You'll find me out
it's
there.
happening before our eyes.
I'll be looking like Sasquatch out on Ben's 400 acres.
Well, Sasquatch is dead. He already showed me. The guy cut his head off.
Yeah, I showed you. Did you see that picture?
Yes. So Sasquatch is dead.
I'd be getting squatters' rights on like 3 acres out there.
So that's where that's where I was at with that. So if I mean, it is what it is.
You got springs out there?
Yeah, I got plenty of them.
Okay, so I'll have water and everything.
I mean,
I'll be good. Rick, you'll have to come out and sleep in the tent.
As long as you ain't spooning and you sleep with clothes on.
Well, I'll share my hammock with you.
All right, here's another tidbit. Gavin Newsom, of course, mayor of California, and Nancy Pelosi are connected through family. Isn't that crazy? Newsom's aunt, Barbara Newsom, was married to Ron Pelosi, Nancy's brother-in-law, before they divorced. So there's connections everywhere.
Well, can you do a little bit of digging? Because I'm going to tell you, if you think that's funny,
yeah.
You'll realize that Barack Obama and George Bush are kin. Duh.
What?
Yes, do some research.
Wow, I did not know that.
They're not telling you. That's why I say some of this stuff is hidden from us.
Oh, yeah.
We're not seeing some of this stuff.
Tanner started for today.
Oh, Tanner's starting?
BJ Tanner. Tell BJ Tanner is starting.
Well, you should have started Sam Howe. He'd have lit it up.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that about that.
I will send you the clips so you can find it. Judge Joe Brown goes through the whole history.
Oh, my gosh.
There's a lot of these guys. That's why I say you were sitting here talking about voting in and voting out and all these things happening. But a lot of these guys that are in there are already inside people. They're related.
It's already connected, yeah.
Some of the dots. And as much as they may have different last names,
right.
Well, guess what? That's how you can get an inside person. If I don't have the same last name as you, but yet we're kin, nobody knows that.
Nobody knows that.
And I'm not going to say it if I've got an inside track, especially if it's generational.
But
it's not saying they're kin directly. It's saying they're kin by generations.
We took care of the Venezuelan thing. They got some corruption out of that country.
And then ask yourself this question. Why are you bombing Nigeria?
Why are they bombing Nigeria?
Saying that they're killing Christians. So they're bombing Muslims. Why are we down there? Has nothing to do with us.
Well,
I will tell you who it does have to do with. Israel, or who they call Israel.
Yeah.
So I can hurt some more feelings there.
No,
but I'll leave that
I'm
alone.
sure, yeah. It's just
conspiracy.
It's conspiracy.
I'm not. But y'all be saying it's true in about a couple months.
Corruption going on. Why can't we
y'all be calling me? Y'all be saying, "Daggone, Rick, you sound like a Nostradamus."
We got to be the world's police, but yet we can't get our own corruption out of our own country.
And that's another thing.
Exactly.
So that's another thing right there. Because ask yourself this question, and I'm not talking about our government. I'm talking about just what we see alone.
I know.
We have some good police officers.
We
okay,
do,
across the board.
Yes.
I'm talking across the board.
Yeah,
we have good ones, and unfortunately, the one or two bad ones that decide to use their badge as power make it look bad for the rest of them.
Right.
And the bad part is, it doesn't just happen in the big cities.
Like Training Day.
It happens everywhere. I'm talking from, and I'm not saying, don't get it, I'm not throwing accusation. I'm saying it happens in Strasbourg, it happens in Front Royal, it happens in Baltimore, it happens in every area. You have one or two that believe badge is power.
Yeah.
Okay? And it ruins it for the rest.
Right.
Because we have some great officers. What they did with that sting the other day, that's good police work.
Yeah,
okay? We have good officers that care. And like I said, this is across the board. But what we have to do, just like we have to do with our military, what they do, go out and tell our military basically that you don't have to listen to an order. Let me tell you, that's treason.
Yeah.
But then
that's treason.
They do what they're told.
That is treason. Okay? At the highest level, that is treason. When you don't listen to unlawful orders. Yes, you're told not to live. That's a give me, dude. That's a give me once you raise your right hand.
Yeah.
Not unlawful order, but you're basically what they're highlighting is don't listen to what the president says. That's treason.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a clean house there.
Mhm.
You clean your law enforcement. You clean house in your military. You clean. That's how you start cleaning up your government. Once you start doing that, things that you see now would change. But we can't do that because why? They gaslight us at every turn. Look on your news. What do they keep propping up? All kinds of propaganda. We need war. We need this. We need this. We need the oil.
War
We
is
need
actually
this.
fun. It's money making.
Exactly.
So that's
but if you look at who's doing the funding, it's all the elites. It's not none of us.
Well, there's like 10 people in the world that rule everything. So
Rothschilds.
Yeah, that's another.
Rothschilds. Take a look at the history. That's why
I've looked into it. Yeah.
That's why I say so. Some of the stuff that
stuff.
it's a lot going on. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of trigger words that I learned not to say. Hence why Facebook is still up with what I just said. Because I went a roundabout way without hitting the trigger words.
Just get us banned on all platforms.
No, I won't.
That's why I said
because you know why? Because some people are starting to see it.
Yeah.
Some people are actually starting to see it and question it. And they're actually saying the same thing I am.
It's like me when I was working with cars yesterday. He like, did you watch the Diddy thing? Any of the Diddy stuff? So I don't have to. I said, jokingly said, I said, you see now they're trying to say Snoop killed Tupac.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, me and my brother, there ain't but two people that are still alive from that whole thing.
Right.
And one of them's rotting in jail, they're both rotting in jail.
Exactly.
Keefy D and Puffy. They're the only two left out of everything. Why?
And Keefy D keeps saying Puffy.
Yeah.
I mean, even Gene Deal, the bodyguard. We know who killed Biggie. We know who killed Tupac. Okay. Yeah. We know who put the hit out.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
You know, and the thing is,
there's a reason there's only two of them left.
Yeah, even Suge Knight even said it. He's in jail. He had nothing to lose because he ain't getting out no time soon. So you know, isn't that funny that when all the truth starts to come out with these things? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Why did Ellen DeGeneres leave? Why did she leave the country? Which still, hey, Bruce Springsteen, you and Whoopi, if y'all need help moving, I'll help y'all pack up. Because y'all said if Trump would be president, y'all would leave the country. And y'all are still here. Would you please leave? So, would you please leave? Because you said you would leave if he won. Hey, we're going to honor the pie bet next week. Yeah. What we said.
Honor your bet.
Well, honor what y'all said. Honor what y'all said. Y'all would leave the country. Ellen DeGeneres did, but she left for other reasons because she was in trouble, child trafficking. But you know, same thing that guy got in trouble for. She was doing too. So, you know, some people are into that.
Oh man, yeah,
this is the stuff that this country doesn't want to uncover because if you start uncovering truths like this, it puts a black stain on you. Why do you? But to me, the truth shall set you free. Mm-hmm. Every country has bad history. Every country has dark stains.
Everything has.
If it comes to light, it comes to light. It needs to. That's how you heal.
Yeah.
That's how you heal and you cure, and that's how the wounds are not just scars. They don't remain scars. They become flesh covered over once again instead. But what we do is we try too much covering things up. We just got to open up to the truth. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. You're conspiracy theorist with all the truth.
But us as people, regular Joes, watching all this going on, your reaction is your burden sometimes. You know?
Reaction is only a burden if reaction is fear.
If fear concept, yes. That's why I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. Reaction is only a burden if reaction becomes fear. And the only way that it becomes fear is if you were scared in the first place of what is going to be told. Mm-hmm. Because I've always said it's not the truth that hurts, it's the denial of the truth. Mm-hmm. Because when somebody tells you the truth, what's the first reaction you have? Right.
Yeah.
the surprise look, and then once you want to start lying about it,
Yep.
it becomes denial.
Yep. And it just gets worse.
And it gets worse. And that's what this country has done. We've got veterans sitting out on the streets that all of a sudden, these cases that they're putting out here, what does that do? It deflects from what we got with those guys that are homeless, that actually need help
Right.
from us.
Yeah.
But all these other things,
Yeah.
these fraud. Think about this. Think about those $1 million of fraud that happened up in Minnesota, and that money that is really not going to those who really need assistance.
It goes back to
It just went to fund terrorism.
Exactly.
fun guns and bombs.
Now ask yourself this question: how do you get that money back? You got to go through higher taxes. You got to tax the people even more. You see what I'm talking about? And not a damn person is in cuffs. If that would be me or you, any one of us three was to do that kind of scam right now, because we're ordinary Joe Schmoes,
We've been sitting
under the jail within a New York minute.
We'd be on busted newspaper.
Exactly.
Yep, that would have been it.
Without a chance. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
we just want to say that's our segment for
Thank
today.
you.
Hey, like us, share us, YouTube, Facebook. Please get us up there. We're trying to get up there. Remember the kicker, our sponsors.
Mhm.
Hey, we want to thank them. Roger Kittle's and the kicker. We want to thank all of you guys. And also, check us out next week. We will have the pie to the face next week. Me and BJ are going to take it. We lost the bet.
So
We honor it.
So wait a minute. So what flavor would the
Just give me whipped cream and a daggone thing and pie me in the face.
Yeah.
But make sure she bakes me a lemon meringue so I can actually.
Yeah, we'll eat a lemon meringue. Yeah, just tell her to make one.
What is your favorite pie then, Rick? What would you prefer?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon
That's
meringue.
what I
Yeah,
like.
dude, just pie us with whipped cream. Just,
Exactly.
Okay,
But
don't
we
be
want the
sore.
lemon
Bring-
meringue so we can
yeah,
eat.
we want the lemon meringue to eat.
Right.
We're not gonna waste lemon meringue.
Right.
Just get a
So
couple
what we're gonna
50-cent
we're gonna
pie pans at the dollar store. Fill
We're
them
gonna
with
have
whipped
to
cream.
set up a playoff bet from us that maybe I'll lose this bet and then.
There ain't no maybe, because the one that you want to set up, that would be a definite. So,
Okay.
but
All right, for the
ladies and
viewers out
gentlemen,
there,
like
we'll
us,
see that.
love us,
Yep.
share us with your friends, share
All
us
right.
with your enemies, but also remember our sponsors, remember the shout outs, remember this crew Sunday morning work day. Hey, we'll be back with you next week.
Yep.
8 a.m.
Yeah,
On the dot.
we going out with Tupac today.
How you want it? You had to use that one, didn't you?
But I fucked your wife.
Have a good day,
That's why it's
everybody.
not necessary for kids to see.
Hey.